We're live. Hello, welcome.
Oh, but I think I'm in the wrong outfit.
You are.
Hey.
Gosh darn it, Mars.
I need my tongue split.
Edgeworth noises.
Edgeworth
Hey, Zilla.
noises. Hello, Zilla.
Edgeworth noise. What are Edgeworth noises?
Woohoo.
I was gonna say.
That's the most Edgeworthy noise. Also, the glare noise of
That is
staring
very
someone down.
Edgeworth.
Hey,
That is
Mason.
super Edgeworth. There
Yeah,
we go.
Dylan makes all the Edgeworth noises. That's for certain.
I mean, it's his job. It's what we're not paying him for.
Exactly.
True.
Hello, yeah,
You
Zilla,
say that,
Mason, Wanya.
Hello, everyone.
S-Jock.
Welcome.
Oh, Eureka is a very Edgeworth noise. Only Edgeworth says Eureka. Unlike Objection,
I
where other
know.
characters say it.
I know.
You know.
It's a very Edgeworth declaration.
All right. Guys, it's Friday the 13th. Everybody be blurbing. And,
Oh, I was wearing my horseshoe earrings today. We were good. We were Gucci, and it
Sorry.
worked.
yes.
Where's stream sound?
There is no sound from the stream yet. In
Oh, 'cause
Discord.
the game was playing. and
The
then it
game is
stopped.
making no noise currently.
But it was, and then it stopped.
Oh,
Previously,
that
it
was the YouTube tab I have open because it doesn't make noise inherently from this. I have to play YouTube.
I see.
So yeah, now we will be playing. Hello, Pastry Puff. If you're hearing noise now, this is the true noise
We do.
from Save Point.
Beautiful.
I don't even remember where we are. We're doing something. I think we're going back.
I think we're in a rose
You keep going
garden,
back and forth.
maybe? Was
We
that
were
last
in the
week?
Rose Garden, and then we were in the charred room, and now we've gone back to the other side again. We keep flip-flopping. Now we're in the middle. Oh, old wizard man. And Lang. Oh
that's
god,
right.
Lang so soon? This is
Oh,
not good
we're
for me.
Going into it.
Ooh.
We're going into it. Here we go.
Getting right into it. Agent Lang.
Oh wait, we're not getting right into it.
Tea tonight. We're not.
No.
Why?
Because it's Friday the 13th is struck.
Because of Craig.
Yeah.
Now recording.
Hi,
Hey,
Craig.
we got it out.
Forgive my deja
We
vu,
did.
but
Yes.
Agent Lang.
Lang Ji says, little cubs never do they know the real fury of the elder wolves.
These quotes are definitely becoming increasingly furry.
I was drinking tea.
Lang Ji says, ooh, ooh.
God.
Notices your bulge
Why
there.
would, though?
Stop. No, he wouldn't say that last part.
Lang Ji would say that
Not
shit.
the
I
last
listen.
part, but definitely the oh woo.
Oh yes, the
Ooh.
money was burned because the ink made it green. We knew the statues were switched. Secret tunnels, we confirmed.
printing
Pastry Puff,
counterfeit
you are
money
the
or
only thing holding this stream together.
That's
Thank
not
you.
true. I would have gotten there after playing the game.
Okay, well maybe just you would have. And I mean-
Yeah, Ori is the thing holding the stream together. Pastry Puff is a good help. That's why they're a mod.
Pastry is the only thing holding Dylan's one brain cell together.
There you go. That's true. Are you gonna read the line actually? Oh, okay.
And what does that mean?
Who needs that when you got wonderful ad-libbing?
It means that you'll never really know how angry I can get. Mr. Prosecutor, the counterfeit bills made with the Bubbly's ink, they were all of Zhang Fa denominations, dominions, the fucker, the flebla.
Oh, sorry. I heard bubblies ink.
That bubbling, we're all bubbling shippers here.
Listen, I know that sects sells, but we don't need to focus on denominations.
No.
Yes, so I heard from Miss Von Karma.
Speak of the devil.
But we don't know where the play money has gone. They must not have figured out that it was all burned yet.
Ever since those things showed up in circulation, my country's economy has taken a big hit. Zhengfa is in financial chaos as we speak. Because we can't tell the difference between our own bills and the fakes.
Well, that's
The
a
radical
problem.
left-wing Democrats. What?
No.
Wow, thanks for dating this Let's Play.
He keeps dating it with politics every stream now.
But it's not just the money. The citizens are also worried. I've staked the honor of this house, of the Lang house, on this.
I almost said stalked, so we're having a buff reading time today. Let me use the finger again. Let me sit there.
We're having a buff reading
A
time.
rough reading time. And Martha's having a rough
Disease.
listening time.
We're gonna make Zhengfa great again.
And have come to this land to capture the mastermind who's behind this whole mess. I investigated how the bills were made and how the ink was smuggled into Zhengfa. And I pursued the smuggling ring all the way here. But tonight, this is where the final chapter was written. Despite my frantic efforts to chase the smuggler down, someone got to him first. And now I'm called to return home without a single answer.
Agent Lang, my throat
Don't
just hurts listening to you.
Don't
Like,
start.
you need a throat lozenge?
It's not your fault. I just hate prosecutors no matter what. It's really not anyone's fault, Mr. Prosecutor. Ambassador Alba, I'm sorry for all the trouble tonight.
No, no, no. It is I who should apologize. It was all because I was not strong enough.
If only I was strong enough. That's so anime.
If only I was able to think of a better solution.
Oh my god.
Quackus, you fool! Curse your empty brain!
Did he just hit his head on his cane?
I think so.
You're being too hard on yourself, Ambassador. I take full responsibility for tonight. End of story. Gina, let's go. Time to return to our den.
Yes.
She gets sussy every time we interact.
I'm on to her.
I don't like to
it.
admit it, but there's not much else for us to do but to go home as well.
Uh-oh.
I'm on to her and her wig-esque hair.
Agent Lang, hold one moment.
I
Oh!
tried nothing.
That, and the secretary lady, whose name I forget. Hold it. Objection, pal.
Okay, two things. One, that was beautiful. I love the Edgeworth point, and then the gumshoe run off as the camera pans point. Top tier. Number two, though, all I can think of, though, is in Kim Possible, how Dr. Draken is, he's like, I know Kim Possible, but he never knows Runstoppable's name. The buffoon. Your sidekick. He
Dude.
can't do it. I get such gumshoe
I would
vibes.
watch the anime Wolfman and the secretary lady. Anyone else?
Yeah, I totally
I'm pretty
would.
sure it exists. Somehow, somewhere.
Somehow, somewhere.
Detective Gumshoe. Have you got the results of the handwriting analysis already? Yup, and that note was definitely written by Mr. Cochin, sir. Just as I thought. Good work, Detective.
All right. Confirmed. The sus. The wuss. Oh, God.
Very sus. Oh my.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. How long do you intend to hold us up for?
Sorry to have made you wait, but I believe that now everyone is finally here.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'd like to ask you something, if you don't mind.
I'm not ready for this to be the fucking truth. I'm really, really not.
Yes.
I'm not ready for this.
How exactly did you fail to see the Yatagarasu?
I'm wearing
When
sunglasses.
you were in the neighboring
Everything
room
is
to where
dark
Mr.
to me.
Cochin was killed.
The fire was bright.
It's too dark.
I'd like
in
you
here.
to
I
explain
Can't hear you.
that to us.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm really not ready. We're like leaning. We're like going.
I'm
we're,
so
but
ready.
I'm not ready.
Sheena is blind. Sheena is blind.
No, we saw her with her glasses off before. I'm pretty sure.
What? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor! What are you doing asking her about something she didn't see?
Agent Lang hasn't touched the bubble investigation at all. So I suppose I'll need to explain a few things to him first.
No, not the sunglasses, Well, nah, I hate the sunglasses.
I don't know how you
Edgeworth.
put those sunglasses on.
Carefully.
Like that's
I can't
a
even begin to
process. That is
imagine
not
what's
a
going on
throw
inside head of
your
yours.
eyes deal.
Black jelly beans of eyes.
The only thing going on in my head is breathing and fine lawyering.
Which includes...
Is the pursuit of the truth. Oh, it sounds like you have some sort of plan. Very well. I'll supervise you until the end. Is she seriously going to treat me as a subordinate for the rest of the day?
Yes.
Yes.
Narrator. Yes.
It's the equivalent of when, like, the...
peanut gallery. Yes.
It's when the parent goes out and is like, oh, so-and-so, you're in charge. And it's like, oh, I'm in charge. Mom put me in. That's the vibes that she's giving.
You know, my dad always did it to the dog, so I never had to deal with that.
That's hilarious and the best way to get around it, if I'm being honest. Oh, dog,
You're in charge.
Honestly, Skipper would be good at being in charge, but he would get really, really fat real fast.
He
Give
was
me all the
already
treats,
really fast, so
Dylan.
maybe he was in charge.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm assuming... So they don't loop around. It just, like, curls around his jawline here and then, like, into his hair. Because it's not like a loop. It, like, clicks onto his face. It clicks off his face.
And see
It's
how
terrible.
cosplayers do it.
It literally... They would have to literally do it with, like,
What
the
have they
spirit go...
decided?
Because it's so rough.
You're not trying to pick a fight with my subordinate on some flimsy guess, are you?
I'm not trying to pick a fight. The evidence is hardly flimsy.
See,
As
Omar?
you see.
Yeah, see, they're not... They don't have anything. And yeah, we've seen her eyes before.
I should have known. I should have known that you and I are destined to fight it out to the very end.
It would appear that way. You're very disagreeable.
Woo!
Well, I'll prove her innocence, so let's see what you've got, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Show me what you've got.
With
Show of hands, who
pleasure.
thinks Lang is being led?
I don't think Lang's in on it. I don't think Lang knows that
He's
she's...
in on it either. I think he's being led.
Yeah, yeah. She did, pastry puff.
For my opening argument, I'll discuss the Yatagarasu that appeared in Babel. And establish exactly who it was that Kay saw.
Sheena.
Agent Lang. I assume you've been briefed on Kay's testimony.
I will say I was not prepared to be so much Lang today, but his voice doesn't hurt me as much as it sounds like it would hurt me, you know? It's very interesting.
It really sounds like it would hurt you.
And really, not least, but it's roughly
So
the same
I'm
as
incredibly
Phoenix.
surprised.
It's roughly the same as Phoenix, which is not very bad. Like, versus Armstrong killer. Armstrong, literal death. Any old man voice? What did I name? The old man with the long earlobes? killer end me.
Oh, yeah.
You mean the suspicious person in a coat that she saw?
That's right. The person is one of the keys to solving this case. Her hair was so perfect in that side shot. The person who pretended to be the Yatagarasu.
Pretended? And what do you mean by that?
I mean, where they didn't actually, like, they weren't the real Yatagarasu, but they were...
Oh, really?
like
I could have sworn. That silhouette only one person could have.
Yes, indeed. But I'll get to that in a second. But first, I want to review what this person Kay saw did.
Yes, Pastry Puff. Amano. Ernest Amano. That was the guy. It's like, because I'm doing the growl, it's like back in my throat enough where it's not like actually painful. I don't know how to explain it. It makes no sense to me either. But honestly, I could keep his up a lot longer than I'd expect to be able to.
The deeper it is, the more you can keep it up.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
No, I got it.
Yeah,
Trust me, I feel it.
you do.
Okay. If you could please explain what the person you were chasing did for us.
What the?
What the?
Did someone
Someone
leave and
zooped.
come back?
No. Is
It-
Craig
it's-
still in there?
Someone did, in fact.
Well, Craig's still in there. I can't hear anything, so.
I heard the deduke sound.
I can't hear any
Okay,
dedupe
moving on.
noises. So,
C'est la vie.
yeah.
Hey, you got this! End it! You got this in it! I first spotted the suspicious person near the open-air stage on the Ablaze side. I called out to the person, but as soon as I did, that person ran off. I thought it was rather suspicious, so I immediately gave chase.
Very suspicious. All the suspicious.
For the sake of argument, let's call the suspicious person the Yati G. Now, please tell us what happened when you chased the Yati G up to the 3rd floor.
Hi, Yuan. How have you been?
Oh. Welcome to the chaos. Can do.
There's spam.
Did it come through?
Yeah.
It came through twice.
Oh, it came through twice.
What came through twice?
The chat message.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I was asking if you guys heard me because it gets so quiet.
Oh, yeah. No,
I'm like,
you're there.
hello.
Okay, so I was here, and this guy was there. I chased the Yachty G all the way up to the 3rd floor of the Ablaze embassy.
Okay, let's study this map, actually.
And there I was. It was a pretty straight chase down the hallway.
Not a gay chase.
Until the sudden turn.
Oh, turn into gay. There we are. Whoop.
So we were running like this and going around like that, and then the Yatagarasu disappeared around the corner. So I did my best to catch up. So then he goes like this, and then I go like that. When I turned the corner, I saw the Yatagarasu run into Mr. Kochin's office. I gave chase and ran into the room. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot. So I turned on the light, but then...
Wait, are we saying...
Badger!
Oh, no. But are we saying...
Please no.
Are we saying that the Yati G ran into the room, and in the time it took Kay to come into the room, touch the body, and turn on the light, she... Well, no. Before Kay came into the room, she was able to kill Kochin, turn off the lights, and then leave as Kay fumbles around in the pitch black? That's kind of fast, man.
Too quick.
You're definitely gonna have to back away from your mic for this one, Mars. Nope.
Even further.
Yell quieter.
They're gonna run up here and be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Go even further, Mars.
When you can't give your all to a performance because your mic is stupid.
I'm
or
sorry.
Your computer is stupid.
The
One or the other.
It's the computer. Something happened
It's
between this one and the
definitely the
last one.
computer.
I don't know.
I'm so upset, you guys.
Yell in
Yell in
lowercase.
lowercase. Yeah, it's mostly lowercase.
Have you yelled yet?
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Mars,
Hi.
Mars.
Hello?
Hi.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Stand up. Turn around from your mic. Do an about face. Walk exactly 11 paces. And then, after that, do another about face. And then yell, ah.
She can't get that far away. Her headphones have a wire.
She doesn't need the headphones to yell.
This might have to be a later thing.
Okay. Yes, I know I'm being loud.
She got a noise complaint.
Sure, it picks that up.
All right, we're moving on.
Wait, Mars. Mars.
I'm done.
I want you to know,
Done.
the only thing we heard was you say, yes, I know I'm being loud. We didn't hear the yell.
Life. Fuck Friday the 13th.
Wait, can you just edit in the Tom and Jerry yell? Like,
No.
"Ah!"
No,
Please.
we'll get Mars to yell.
God, we gotta get this fixed. Guys, we're doing this tomorrow. I'm so done.
You're bringing your laptop to the thing.
Oh, during dub
I
recordings
just don't know what to
tomorrow.
do. But continue.
I don't know anymore. Who's there?
Knock, knock.
A dead body.
Yes.
Dead body. Who?
A dead body gonna get you convicted.
Oh, shit.
By the time I had turned on the lights, the Yatagarasu had disappeared.
When Kay entered the room, the person she was chasing was already gone. Why do you suppose that was, Agent Lang?
Now I hear a fan in someone's
What do you
background,
mean?
so-
Why do you suppose? Isn't it obvious? The person slipped out through the door behind the girl under the cover of darkness.
Sorry, but I know for a fact that that person didn't escape through that door.
Oh, and how do you know that with such certainty?
That's easy. If the Yeti G had left through the door, they would have run right into this person.
Sheena. Who came in and ran in and arrested Kay. So, Sheena.
Yes.
Woo! The health bar
Don't
went
get
away.
this one.
Your answer is Sheena!
Yeah. Because let's consider what would have happened if the
Waiting for it.
Yeti-Garasu had used the door. When Kay, when she screamed in lowercase upon discovering Mr. Cochin's body. Right before her dad came in to tell her she was being too loud, the Yeti G would have run right into Agent Sheena, who was in the next room over. Now, I know what
So
you're
much after that screaming.
I know what you're saying. Why is the dad so concerned about noise at 8:30? Is he going to bed? Well, Agent Sheena, would you mind telling us
Yes.
if you
Yes,
saw
it
the suspicious
is.
person in question?
No, I didn't see anyone.
You see? Well, you don't, but therefore, the answer...
Not so fast! It just means that the creep slipped out before Sheena made it out into the hallway.
Objection. I doubt that, as there was another person in that hallway. A certain detective. Detective Gumshoe. Where were you exactly at that time? Me, sir? Well, when I heard Case Lorcray scream, I was
my God.
wondering what was all that racket because I was trying to sleep.
Tokens! Oh my God!
But two, I ran towards Mr. Coachins.
Tokens we've ever had.
Yeah, by far.
Damn.
Do not read them counterclockwise or we'll get demonetized. I ran towards Mr. Coach's office from the opposite direction of Agent Sheena, sir.
Sky.
That would be clockwise.
No,
So,
no, it wasn't, Dylan. No, it wasn't. SKYG. Sky. That's
Clockwise.
counterclockwise. No! This is clockwise! This way! Counterclockwise! 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
one of us was being a dumbass.
And
I
it's
think it was
you.
not me. No, I think it just depends on. I think it just depends on where you start.
Winners. No! It doesn't actually.
So, Agent Lang, can you explain how someone could have eluded both of them? Even you must concede that under these circumstances, the door was not a viable route.
No? I'm sorry. No. There we go.
Motorcycle pilled.
God.
Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth! You nailed him with just an explanation of what happened.
Esdrock, yes, I'm very much on the Wittershins camp.
Yes. I do love nailing wolf boys, and I've eliminated one of the possible escape routes from that room. But this is far from over. I need to make Agent Lang aware as well. He can't just be a wolf, he has to be aware.
Ah.
Fight.
Of yet another possible escape route that Yatigarasu could have taken.
I get it. So that's what you were trying to show me. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, let me guess. This is what you were trying to say, right?
Oh, look, look at,
Because the door was not a viable escape route, then there must have been another way out.
Guys, I think Ori likes what she sees.
Oh yeah.
It's just a hunch.
Smash.
Precisely. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth! It's time to bust out with a revolving fireplace wall explanation, right? No, not quite yet. Aww.
Thank you for telling us that so we didn't walk headfirst into a game over, because who knows?
Huh? Why? I thought this would be the perfect time.
Me too, Kay. Me too.
We all thought it would be the perfect time. We were
The
wrong.
revolving wall on the Bobbly's side was a fabrication. Our writers made it up. It doesn't exist.
No,
It
why do you
didn't
keep
happen.
doing this? Why do you bring this back every week after that one time?
It's known only to 4 people, our writing team.
Jesus Christ.
There's like one person in the comments who's like, oh my god, this is great. And then like everyone else is like, Dylan, enough. And if we use this information unwisely, the truth may escape us in the end.
What's with all the whispering over there? Scared I'll figure out your tactics?
Boy, spit everywhere.
Yeah, literally pastry. Gumshoe's like, is it time for the revolving door? Edgeworth's like, do you even remember what you're talking about? He's like, yeah, the door, the revolving door in the fireplace, specifically that revolves fireplacely. That door.
Right.
The door of the revolving.
The
if you
door
will.
of Cusco's poison.
Nothing of the sort. Agent Lang. Come. Alright, are you finished? Okay, now let's continue where we left off.
That smug, haughty attitude of yours. You really rubbed me the wrong way, you know that?
Let me rub in the opposite direction then.
No matter. I figured you out already anyway. The only other possible escape route besides the door is the room's lone window. And since an eerie picture of said escape route exists...
That's the coat. That's the jacket. That's nothing more. That's what that is. That's the clothes. So that she threw them out the window so she could go through the thing and then get out the other side. That's what it is.
Are you saying this photo is from the moment of the Yatagarasu's escape?
I guess Detective Bad must have filled him in on this photo. Actually, Weil, it's really funny. My goal in stream is to say so many weird and silly things that when chat is like calling me out or reacting to it, I don't know what they're talking about.
He said so many, he confused even himself.
You're always too late, no matter how
which
short
of
the
the
lag
many objectionable things that I've said are you in particular taking umbrage with?
Yes.
You always have to use like a POQ when reacting to Dylan, so that we know what part of Dylan's shenanigans you're reacting to.
Dylan, it was that thing you said that was out of pocket and a bit uncomfortable. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Ah, jeez.
Well, I have to admit that at first, I thought the window to be a possible escape route as well. However, I now know that to be impossible.
Now, I realize you may not know this, but... Humans can't fly!
I fucking... Have you even played the second game? Of course they can.
The second and third game.
I mean, maybe you require a silk hat, a white rose, and what was the other thing? Oh yes, chiseled abs. But of course you can fly.
That was not it, but
I'm
You can
pretty
fly,
sure.
you can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
What's funny is I actually don't remember the third one, so I'm gonna have to get a little...
Cloak!
That's bloody common sense.
Here's the one.
See. Besides, I never said I thought that photo to be of the Yeti G escape read.
What the fuck?
I suppose not.
Dylan, did you get too little sleep or too much sleep?
Both? Both is bad.
Honestly, today's been a wild time. I cried so much today.
Oh no. Me too, honestly.
Oh no. I didn't cry today, guys. We're 2 out of 3.
Alright then, explain yourself!
No. Refuses to elaborate. The shadow in this photo is not the Yatagarasu that Kay was chasing after.
Not so fast! You can say whatever you'd like in whatever language you want, but there's only one language I really understand. The language of evidence.
Very well, then. I present to you proof that the person Kay saw is not the same as the one in this photograph. The person she saw is not the Yeti G, right?
Is not the same person. Okay, we're going through all the evidence because we always fuck it up when I don't go through all the evidence. So this is evidence 1. I'll check it. Just seeing it.
Really?
Yes.
Why are you... Come on.
Everybody yells at me every time because I go like, I don't think this is it. And then it ends up being the fucking shit. And then everyone's like, you idiot. And it's like, no. How was I supposed to know?
We don't sound like that.
First of all, yeah, we sound much more suave. Second of all, that's never happened.
Oh, you're getting the clown music so fucking hard when we get to this one.
I'm gonna get the triumphant clown music where this whole time they were right and they're vindicated.
No,
they're sitting on the circus throne.
Correct. It is
They're
correct
the
by the fact that that's happened every time.
Not true.
Was it the statue? I feel like that would have fallen like a sack of bricks.
Fuck no, Ori.
What do you want? Do you have any information here? What do you know, Ori? This is stupid. You're dumb. Come on.
I didn't say that.
Proof that the person Kay saw.
That the person Kay saw is not the same as the one in this photo.
And the photo is the flying shit.
Yes. Oil, but no, that can't be it.
No, definitely not ink.
No.
That's the note that talks about the thing. And it tells you where to go. And that doesn't involve flying. I don't know what this is for. I literally don't know why we have this evidence.
If you don't know, then you can keep going.
It's not this. This is bent sphere. No. Was used as a weapon. Used to be real. Had been swapped. Blah. I don't know why this helps us. What is this for? Okay.
It has nothing to do with old bag.
Talks about being green. I get that.
That doesn't make sense.
That's from the other thing. I don't know.
The guitar pick wet.
It's not the guitar. It's not a guitar pick. It goes with that handle. The handle of the knife. It's a flower petal.
That doesn't answer my question. Why is it wet?
It's wet?
It's wet for some reason.
It's also wet for some reason.
Because it came from where the fires were, and they were.
Like that.
Oh, it fell into the water.
Why is it wet for some reason? Because it came clip.
No.
No.
Okay, this doesn't help. Refills the water. This is the photo they're talking about. Let's look at the photo a little better. So the light is on, but there's no shadow here yet. That's weird. That's sus. Remember, there's a shadow when they turn the lights on. Do I have anything about that? Check for details. First fire occurred, blah, blah, blah. Then it occurred there, the second... Oh, hold on, back up. This one was taken before that. Yeah, photo was taken after the first fire. And so it was taken after the first fire. So do I just show the photo again? Because Kay ran in after the second fire, right? So... Took the end of the fire, put out the second fire at the Ablaze occurred at the Jam and Ninja show, and that's when that office got caught on fire. So my thing is, I don't know which one to present, but it's definitely with that. That's his testimony. That's a bit of wire and the fireplace, and back to my badge. Okay, it has to be something about it has to be something about the fires. Photo taken after the first fire. Maybe it's this one, because it says that. I'm going to do it.
Let's give it a try.
Ooh, it went away!
It disappeared! Okay!
Yay!
Let me explain to you precisely why the shadow in this photo is not the Yanagarasu Kay saw. Hey, with perfect hair for some reason, spotted the Yeti G heading for the 3rd floor during the 2nd fire. However, the photo in question was taken just after the 1st fire.
No!
Way to go! That's twice you bit him in the butt now.
Not so fast! We're not done yet! You still have to explain what that shadow is! And how the Yatagarasu escaped! I don't suppose you can answer both, can you?
Regarding the photo, I admit that we don't understand what it means quite yet.
Ha! As I thought!
However, the Yetigarasu's escape route, now that I can answer.
Is it time, Mr. Edgeworth? Is it time? Is it time?
You can? Well then, Mr. Prosecutor, go on, enlighten me.
Bouncy, skiddly, bouncy, 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 come on, come on, come on. Even if I can't explain it, I can't. You'll try to find some flaw with what I have to say.
That's how this works.
You were busy heading up the Ablaze investigation, correct? In that case, I doubt you'd have much knowledge about the Ablaze side of the case. So wouldn't it be best if the lead on that side, Agent Sheena, explained in my stead?
Sheena is my subordinate. If I don't stick up for her, how can I look her in the eyes and call myself her boss?
Bang. It's all right. I can take care of him.
Sheena!
Really like that pose on Lang.
It's good.
Me too. It's very
It's
Dio,
Wind
actually, with the
Waker
eyes.
It is
vibes.
very Dio. It is very Dio.
We went complete opposite directions with our anime references.
You've shielded me a lot as my boss,
Spoochie be feroci!
but it's time for me to prove my worth.
She's smiling. Has she smiled before?
Creepy
She
ass
has a little
smile.
bit, but yeah.
All right. If you're okay with it, then you have my support.
Yay, and a
Lang's
break.
good boss.
No,
It's
Lang's
down
a
to just
great
Agent
boss.
Sheena and myself. This is where the real battle begins for real.
For realsy,
Realsies
reals.
this time, we swear, guys.
Now then, what is it you'd like to ask?
Well, yeah. When he said that, when Kay said that Edgeworth was biting Lang in the butt, all I can think about is that scene from Mulan where Mushu bites one of the guys in the lake in the butt to not expose Mulan, and he's like, "Oh, it felt so bad. I hated that." It was, and he's just toothbrushing the whole time. That's all I can think about.
Let's see.
We shall.
Why don't we start with your movements inside the Babylese embassy?
Ooh, I don't remember the color of Callisto Yu's eyes, so I can't tell.
I don't think this is Callisto Yu.
I still think
I
wig.
think it is. I think it is.
During the first Babylese fire, I assisted in putting out the fire.
She's too sussy to not be the Yeti G, so like, she's either a version of the Yeti G herself and not Callisto Yu, or she's Callisto Yu.
During the second fire, I was searching for the Yatagarasu that had appeared in Babel. See, there I was. Then I walked.
You're a Skittle.
While I was searching, I was the green Skittle. I heard a scream coming from the next room over. It was the blue Skittle.
Wait, put the
Blue
time and jar
Skittle.
scream again, Ori, please.
No.
Please.
Maybe that
He's
time.
just trying to desperately scream but can't be heard.
Or it'd be so much better. We'll just have
No,
Mars
hear
record.
you scream.
We'll just have Mars record a
No.
ah.
Oh no. We'll get a good one from Mars.
Perfect. That was it. That was it. That was one take. We're good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're good. That was Kay screaming. That was Kay through the walls. It's perfect. It's
In
great.
lowercase, perfectly done.
Ship it and produce it. It's perfect.
No.
Although I was in the next room, I was unable to catch a glimpse of the Yatagarasu.
Those pesky walls.
Goddamn X-ray
yes.
vision not invented yet.
Those pesky walls, if only my glasses came equipped.
Ooh.
But to be honest, I'm actually very skeptical that girl's so-called Yatagarasu even exists. And that is all I have to say. But I'm not lying when I say I saw the suspicious person run into Mr. Coach's office. Like I said earlier, I have no intention of retracting my testimony.
Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, so that's the game you want to play. Good.
Just to confirm, did you have a partner when you were on your investigation?
No, I moved alone.
I walk alone, I walk alone.
In that case, you have no one to corroborate your alibi. Is that correct?
Is that correct? I don't know why you would lie. Oh god, Lang, you're supposed to be letting her do this shit.
Are you?
Not so fast are you calling her suspicious? Because she was in a room by herself? How pathetic.
Really
Cat.
sounded painful.
Lang looks into the camera, looks directly at you, Chatter, who can hear this right now. You're suspicious. And it wasn't when Ancient Sheena tried to arrest Kay under the same rationale?
Yes, Walnya.
And how about when you accused Larry because he was the weapon's owner? Not that it's unexpected for that useless lump to get in such a situation. So, I suppose it's never a good idea to let mistakes go uncorrected.
I will make no excuse for what I did in that situation.
Then you should apologize right now for making Kay out to be the killer, pal! And for not letting me talk about the goddamn fireplace!
I'm sorry. Sheena,
Elbows.
apologize.
I'm sorry.
Yeah! Wait, was that for me?
It's really okay. I mean, I'm not under suspicion anymore.
Oh, god damn it, it wasn't for me.
Aw, poor boy.
Right now, maybe next time, Gummy. Sorry, that was all for me.
Well, I never doubted you. Not for 1 second.
Not even if the opening to this case really made it look like I did.
Through the power of me having faith in my sidekick, and the power of me ignoring any sidekicks not currently on screen, R.I.P. Gumshoe, everything's fine.
Oh my god.
And the same goes for me. I believe in Sheena.
Oh, Lang, I'm really concerned, Lang.
Then
He's
let's
gonna get a horrible wake-up call. I feel it. It's
let's put that to the
happening.
test and see if she's really worthy of your trust.
Well, this promises to be interesting.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
What? Whoa.
Oh, okay. That was your testimony already. Now I have to normally go through it. This is putting out the fire.
Go through.
There was so much shit after the testimony that I didn't realize that she had actually, rebutted. During the second fire searching the Yadigi that appeared in Babel. Oh,
She's
searching.
grinning. I would press it on that alone.
I mean, we could just press them all.
Thus behavior.
So you helped with the fire extinguishing effort.
I was in charge of the police on the Babelese side, so I helped them with their work.
Police doing the job of firemen. You really know how to work people.
She sure does. That's because she's one awesome woman who knows how to manage.
I guess so. She's always bringing you a business card or a scroll at just the right time. To prepare everything before I'm ordered to. That is the definition of a secretary.
Well, dang.
Take notes.
She kinda seems more capable than Agent Lang, doesn't she? Sidekick's really up by the star of the show, at the very least. She's certainly more capable than you, Detective.
Predicted! He didn't even mean to! Oh, no!
Ah! I kinda had a feeling you were gonna say that. Just 'cause it's true, it's not any nicer to hear.
She knows more than just a capable secretary, you know. She tell him what other things you're good at.
Well, for one thing, I like to lay down horizontally and then loosen my...
No.
What?
No.
What?
Dunk. Biggest dunk.
What?
Keep going.
I mean, yes, smash, but also no.
What?
Keep going, Jesus Christ.
All right.
I was waiting for Mars to say her line.
It was hard to move on after that one.
Very good question, Estrog. In the Gravitron, maybe.
You guys don't?
In the Gravitron, I definitely lay down vertically.
By the second fire.
I refuse to go on the Gravitron.
You mean the one that consumed the third floor of Babel, correct?
Hungry fire. Nom nom.
Yes, that is when the suspicious person was spotted in Babel.
Yeah, well, no. Lang is such a good boss.
Then you were after the same person in the long coat that I was after! There is no proof that the suspicious person was really the Yatagarasu, because no one was able to get a good look at that person's face. Quite the conundrum.
By the way, how was your team's investigation?
In order to extinguish the fire, water was pumped into the third floor via the windows. So the majority of the investigators conducted their searches on other floors.
I also love the Gravitron. That and the Roundup.
Okay, Roundup's good. I'll go on
Roundup's
that
just a
one.
Gravitron, but outside!
I like it outside. I don't want to be caged in.
Alright.
Maybe they did, but there was one person who was wandering around lost on the third floor.
Oh, look at his little oof.
When the fire was pretty much out, I moved to investigate the third floor.
And you did that alone?
Yes.
Boop 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 boop.
So you were in the room next to Mr. Cochin's office?
This feels important.
Oh, we've broken out the map.
Yes, I already told you if I must show you with the green skittle again. I already
Thought you were
told
talking to
all
your
this
dad for a
earlier.
second. And he's like, are you the green skittle?
It really is a green skill, though. It really, really is. I'm sad there's no M.
I didn't finish my line, goddammit!
As I told you, I was examining the
green
neighboring
skittle.
room.
I was the green skittle here. I was in the neighboring room. And I heard that girl's shrill scream. It was so shrill, it didn't even come through. I heard it so clearly that I didn't even hear it. Upon hearing her, I immediately ran towards Mr. Cochin's office.
They really, really are. Paisley vote.
I just like to imagine that they break out the map, they place it down. It's like, okay, here's the Skittles. Let's see how this went down.
Yeah,
My
well, it's
brain
like-
is so broken. I'm like, I'm seeing the green skittle.
Why?
I'm like, what face did the green skittle have drawn on it again? I'm trying to remember the characterization. I'm like, wait, those are M&Ms.
Those are
And
M&Ms.
then I'm like, double wait. If M&Ms look like that, what do the Skittles look like? And then are they just like gay M&Ms? And I had like a moment where I'm like trying to think about what the fuck they would look like.
I was about to say the green Skittle is the sexy green one, and then when you said, "Oh no, wait, that's M&M's," I was like, "Oh fuck."
Skittles have
Literally
never
my
been
thought process, man.
anthropomorphized. Jesus.
They're just the gay M&Ms,
Do you
okay?
want to see our brains work in real time? This is the perfect stream for that.
Jesus Christ.
Wherein you proceeded to arrest her, as I recall.
Yes, I did.
But she was totally innocent, pal. I thought we'd already cleared that up.
Not at that time. Oh, Chad glasses. Just to rip
Literally
them
put
off.
them on to remove them.
Chad
Hold on, I
move.
can hear you. I'm wearing my glasses.
Oh my god.
And
Block it
that's
out the
all. I had
haters.
already apologized for my behavior.
Block it out the
Let
haters.
bygones be bygones. Now, if the tenacious detective would be so kind as to be quiet.
Ooh, oof.
Hey, she called me a detective. Wait, was that? Ooh!
Now we see Gumshoe's brain work in real time.
I have to agree. You think I'm tenacious? I wish you would stop talking. But
Oh,
right now, it's not the time to
no.
take issue with that.
Aww. Aww.
Oh, Gumshoe.
Not you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh.
Doesn't anyone like the sound of my gravelly voice?
I do.
I do.
But what I do take issue with is the fact that you didn't see the Yatagarasu, Agent Sheena.
I would totally have Gumshoe read like a funny children's book to me.
Sounds like Jack Black's band, Estrock. Tenacious G.
Tenacious G.
It does.
The prosecutors of this country are all so strange. It almost makes me want to laugh. Almost.
No one's calling you that, Toby. Oh.
Tenacious G.
No one's calling you that, Gumshoe. Oh.
Oh man!
Sad times.
You were unable to catch even a glimpse, despite being in the next room. Is that true?
I really hate to repeat myself. And yet here I am, repeating myself.
I'm sorry for inconveniencing you.
Oh, you better be. Give as heartfelt an apology as I did.
Oof.
However, I simply wish to make sure that you are not misremembering something.
Not Mr.
We wouldn't want you to
Remembering.
be accused of lying later on, would we?
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor! Are you calling Sheena's testimony a lie?
Agent Lang, I ain't calling it a truth, But I'm talking with Agent Sheena right now. It's kind of awkward, actually. So I'd appreciate it if you could muzzle that wolfish trap of yours.
Is that what you're leaving?
And if you wouldn't interrupt us with superfluous comments. There you go, Ori. Fair enough, you can make growling noises in a muzzle.
I can also howl and muzzle.
Oh.
Aw, that was a cute ow. Ow. But you know, I feel kind of bad for him.
I understand his pain at watching one of his subordinates being accused, and of me belittling him like the dog he is. However, I cannot turn my eyes from the truth.
Lang, I'm all right.
Shame.
And as for you, I think you should be focusing your doubts on that girl rather than me. Huh?
And why is that?
This needs pressing.
We're pressing it all. Slowly but surely.
Are you throwing Kay's words into doubt again?
It's a nice big doubt pit.
Well, she does claim to be the Yatakarasu, right? I mean, 1 + 1 = 2. She says the Yatakarasu, then she's the Yatakarasu. And she did try to chase down the Yatakarasu, despite being just an average citizen.
Well, if she's claiming to be the Yatagarasu,
Not
she's not
something
really
your
an
average
average
do-gooder
citizen.
does.
Actually, she came here with the goal of capturing the fake Yatagarasu.
That's right. Which is why I would never lie about anything related to the Yatagarasu. And I suppose you have proof of that somewhere. Not quite, but even without any, I have people who believe in me, and that's enough. Right? That holds up in court, right?
Dabayo!
I see.
Kay's testimony is without flaw, but as for yours... Well, let's just say that I find your testimony to be a bit sus.
Hmm.
There seems to be a very large flaw in her testimony.
Oh? Then why don't you show her using what we found out with Little Thief?
Well, yeah, it's because Maggie will give Gumshoe, like, praise and stuff. Edgeworth will not, and he needs to sit there with the Edgeworth cutout and be like, "You did a good job today, detective." Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth.
I will, in due time.
Why due time? I think the time is now. In fact, it's due. It's time to do the time.
The
Because I
escape
don't want
route
to do time.
of the Yachty G that Kay was in pursuit of. If it turns out that it really does lead right to Agent Sheena,
It really seems that way.
Pretty sure.
then what is it that she is keeping from us right now?
The fact that my hair is fake and I'm wearing
Okay,
a wig.
I have no idea what is contradictory here.
Okay, we know that it's specifically contradicting something we found using Little Thief. So we should look at that evidence specifically and see what's like jumping out at us.
Okay, hold on. Maybe it's, although I was in the next room, I was unable to catch a glimpse. Because of the escape route being the thingy.
The chimney?
Yeah. Because although I was in the second
I'm
cut to
down.
the room, unable to catch a glimpse of the Yatagarasu would have had to go through here. And this is what we found with Little Thief, I'm pretty sure. Because I wasn't allowed to touch the fireplace until we brought out Little Thief, I'm pretty
What's
sure.
with Little Thief? Yeah, let's do that.
It's finally coming in, let's cross the fingers! Yay!
It did disappear. Okay. Whew.
Being in the room next to Mr.
We're on
Coachin's
fire
office
tonight.
is the problem
going.
with your testimony.
We're going. Knock on wood, don't jinx us.
Not so fast! Mr. Prosecutor, I don't see what problem you're talking about at all!
Agent Lang, do you recall the secret we discovered about the Alabastian office fireplace?
Oh, you mean how it connects with the office? It connects the office with the room next door. What about it?
Well, Alabast isn't the only country with secret connecting fireplaces.
What?
It looks like a screw.
Break out the Skittles.
The fireplace in Mr. Cochin's office holds the exact same secret. Someone is just making a lot of coffee.
It's Mars's computer. We talked about this last time. There's nothing we can do.
Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. It is my computer.
It happens every once in a while.
Sorry,
There's nothing we can do
noise-canceling
about
headphones. I literally can't hear it.
The Yanagarasu didn't escape through the door to the room or the window. The escape route was through the revolving fireplace wall and into the next room over.
What? Wait. I can't do frame by frame, but maybe that's why it feels very wiggy, because she has this, like, weird hair floop thing.
I still think it's a wig.
I think she
It's
has
not.
to be Callisto.
I bet in her ultimate breakdown it's gonna go flying off.
Now
It
do you
always
see?
escalates.
If the Yanagarasu had escaped into the next room,
Okay, now that we've talked about them as Skittles, I'm just imagining Edgeworth like moving it with his finger like woo woo.
Yeah, exactly.
and then whenever there's like not one of the Skittles on the board, Kay's like, "What happened to the S? What happened to the K?" And Gumshoe's
Gumshoe's like,
Gumshoe
yeah,
chewing in the
exactly.
corner.
then the thief would have run straight into Agent Sheena. Meaning that it's impossible for her to have missed the Yanagarasu. That is the meaning of this, Miles. Well, yeah is usually yelled when you're using martial arts, but in this case,
Hey!
because Sheena took... How you managed to completely miss the fleeing Yanagarasu? Or should I?
Oh, oh, oh,
Now, this
Oh.
level of bangage, I like it.
oh.
Mm. That's a sus pose.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys.
I mean, it's a
I'm
good sus
I'm on the
pose.
Callisto You is Sheena boat. I've been here.
Sus pose,
I
open
think
parentheses,
she
hot,
is.
close parentheses. As opposed to sus pose, derogatory.
Mm.
Your claim that you were in the next room was a lie all along, wasn't it? The truth is, you were the one Case saw in the coat.
And that's as the Gumshoe keeps eating the pastry puff. That's great. This is like a scene that unfortunately really wants to be animated.
Pretending to be the Yanagarasu. And you were the one she chased after. As you tried to lose her, you ran into Mr. Cochin's office and headed for the fireplace. Then you shed your coat in the next room, leaving it there to emerge as Agent Sheena. After that, you came back around to place Kay under arrest. Does that sound about right? If not, then speak now or forever hold a bag of peas.
No, they're S's. They're Skittles.
How dare you make Kate look like the bad guy when you're the sussy one, pal?
Oh no!
Oh no. Oh no, it is.
Oh, okay.
I think I called it. Okay, who?
Yeah,
I guess
you
it'll
did,
be
you
me
did.
because she's
You
dropping the
take over,
mask.
Ori?
Yeah.
Man,
Who takes over?
I really.
Oh,
didn't
you
want
do
to
this
be
part
this
because
way.
it's not confirmed yet. The second it's, I mean, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure it's confirmed, but do this part. Oh no, Lay.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Lay. This exact frame has made this all worth it.
Lang literally switched sides.
He literally
I
did.
love it. Oh my god. Hmm.
She not.
All right, we know it's her. I'll do it.
Holy shit! That was
No, that laugh anywhere.
such a cursed sprite, though. Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
But goth girls can't laugh.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh
Okay,
god.
this is now the second character that I have co-voiced with somebody.
Yeah,
That laugh.
it's just what happens, man.
This is amazing.
This is trippy as fuck. I remember this irritating laugh. Brr! I'm getting chills down my spine. She's better than me.
It can't be. It has to be.
Sheena! What's wrong with you? I've never heard you laugh ever at all.
I'm sorry. It was so funny that I couldn't help but laugh.
Did she put the
Funny.
persona back on? We haven't broken her yet.
Funny, you say.
How are we
Oh,
doing
am I
this?
I guess when she's Sheena, I'll do it, and when she breaks character, like,
All
we'll
right,
switch to you.
sounds
Yeah,
good.
she's playing a character.
She's back on Sheena.
Oh, pardon my outburst.
Mhm.
Yes, that would accuse me of being the Yatagarasu, which is utterly ridiculous. The prosecutors of this country really are all so very strange.
This is a new eye thing.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a good one, though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Smash.
Do you think you can get away with this simply by laughing it off?
Well, it worked in the past. I mean,
That's so funny, Pastry Puff. I love when we predict, when one of us like predicts it really hard and you guys are like, oh god.
you think I'm taking things too lightly? I think not. It's that prosecutor who is.
Mm-hmm.
I love this twist. This is great.
It was good.
Look, everything you said earlier is nothing more than mere speculation. The Yatagarasu fled through the fireplace. Do you even hear yourself? Do you have any proof to back up your claim? If you don't, then you haven't proven a thing regarding the Yatagarasu's escape route.
The tone of voice you're taking with me now has certainly changed.
That's because it's been a while since I've had this much fun. I think I'll let loose, and then we can have a real battle of wits.
For an agent of Interpol to show me the true power of her mind. It's a great honor.
You fucking love the bow. Don't underestimate me. I'm not some foolish broad, you know.
Wait, Mars, say that word again.
Broad.
Broad. Broad.
Yeah.
Broad.
Yeah.
Broad.
You're saying broad.
No. No, she's not. She's saying broad.
Say it again, Mars.
I'm real broad.
Yeah, she's saying broad.
I'm not some
Maybe?
foolish broad.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's
I
just her
said with an
mic.
accent. I don't know, but
I think Dylan's being weird.
I know how it's said.
I am not being weird.
You are being weird.
A foolish bruh, if you will.
Yeah.
I know. And that is why I won't hold anything back as I answer your question.
My question?
Ooh.
Here is your proof that the revolving fireplace wall in Babel was recently used. No ink.
Yeah, the ink's sploiter.
Yup.
Is that this one? Yeah, this one. Babbly's ink was spilled onto the fireplace, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Presumed!
That's the one. I'm sorry, but is this really your honest answer to my question? I mean, I know
I'm
the
sorry,
book disappeared and
but-
everything, but I am suspicious.
Is this really your response to getting served up a plate of get fucked? Yes. According to Ambassador Pelenos, according to Ambassador Pelenos' testimony, he said that he was burning some documents in the fireplace with Mr. Cochin.
Oh,
The ashes of what they burned were left in the fireplace, so they should have been there.
you just dump eraser shavings onto the map to simulate ashes.
It does look
However-
like that.
Oh no, it's just bad smoking and he like taps his fucking cigar.
Yeah. Boop, boop.
That's good.
However, when we went to investigate the room, the ashes weren't there.
Hold it. Why is that a problem? Maybe someone cleaned them up? During a fire, lady? Really?
Unfortunately for you, Ambassador Peleno said that he forgot to. And so the question remains, why were the ashes missing? The answer is simple. When the Yadagarasi went through the fireplace wall, the ashes were pushed into the next room by the wall as well.
Guys, this is just to remember, if you use revolving doors, revolve them another 180 degrees after you leave if you're trying to be sneaky.
The movement of the ashes that were in Mr. Cochin's office is my proof. And just what is so funny?
Ash. Ash as proof? Are you even allowed to submit such flaky evidence in court?
Yes. You still wish to fight us?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
In that case, let's hear your counter argument.
My counter argument, huh? Well, this really is just like being in court.
Well, to me, we're simply continuing from where we left off all those years ago.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Isn't that when you try to shoot me? Am I misremembering?
Faulty
Maybe you should-
memory, if anything.
Did she try to shoot Kay or was it me?
Both.
Eh,
Both is
doesn't
good.
matter. If we're at a crime scene or in court, let's
Both
finish
is
this
good.
here and now.
I suppose. I've had a lot of fun today, but I grow weary of this game of cat and mouse.
I think he's really fucking freaked, Pastry Pup. I think he's dying. He's sweating buckets. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Definitely. He's in a pool of his own sweat right now. Also, that is wild. Y'all are talking about a reserve table. I just say I'm 2 for 2 right now. I got Met Engard and I got Callisto U.
This
I'm
is
feeling
true.
pretty
Does it
good.
reset? Does it reset every game?
No.
Oh, it
No?
doesn't. Then I'm sorry, Mars. You're fucking.
She got mad at the garden, Shina, but the pants really bring it all the way
She
down.
2 for 57. Look out, guys.
Come on. The pants are a thing of the past.
I didn't bring them up this time.
I did.
I already exclaimed.
Okay.
Let's make this the last testimony and wrap up this absurd case once and for all. In my eyes, all you've proved is that the rotating fireplace wall was used. But you can't really call that proof that the Yatagarasu used the fireplace, now can you?
To where, Hi? Where are you shipping them?
So then,
Shipping anyone with
who
Pearl is a ship to the band dimension high. So you sail on thin ice.
I'm sorry, who's shipping what with Pearl? No. No. Just, no. Why? So then, who was it that used the rotating wall? Show me your answer with real evidence, not just pencil shavings. Remember, we've already finished our very thorough investigation. And we found not a single suspicious thing in Mr. Cochin's office. And there you have it. My counter argument.
Me reading chat right now. Oh, that's no longer reading chat. That's very impressive.
Thank-
She
for
has
the
seen
clarification.
through to the fact that I have yet to gather that one piece of evidence. Why is Edgeworth looking suspicious? If I was her and he was him, and I'm trying to figure out why he's looking a little suspicious, I can't quite
If
put
the
these
Skittle
pieces
was
together.
here and that Skittle was there.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. He's
Wait, where did the white Skittle go? Me?
It's just a fucking vacuum noise. What is it, Kane? I have heard your people you're quite welcome. If you don't think you can handle it, then feel free to leave the rest of it to us. Need to change your mic settings? Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay. Pull yourself together.
Did it
We've
not come
tried,
through?
Dylan. It did, but just not great.
We have to
Oh,
figure out what's wrong.
I don't even know anymore.
You're welcome to help on tomorrow night.
We're doing lines tomorrow night, so
Exactly, yeah.
You are the true heir to the Yatagarasu name, are you not? If you want to steal the truth, then you must never take your eyes off of it.
They could not have made that font harder to read than they did.
Yeah, that
Oh
orange
my god, they
was...
easily could
The
have.
orange blended into the pink. Ouch.
This chase you're running to catch the truth. You must see it through to the very end.
Mr. Edgeworth. You're right. I will see this through to the end. So, you go get her for me, Mr. Edgeworth.
With pleasure.
Looks like a lack of evidence has left you wide open, doesn't it?
Sheena! Please! Show me you're someone I can trust!
Oh, Lang's gonna get burned so bad. Don't worry. This will be the deciding match. You'll see.
I'm truly sorry, Agent Lang, but I simply can't allow her to escape me again. Very well then, Agent Sheena. Shall we begin?
I'm ready whenever you are.
I'm sorry, chat.
What are you sorry about?
Why? Why
They
is
didn't get
chat
to hear
sorry?
your laugh. They didn't get to hear your laugh.
Oh.
It was fine. That's what it did. That's
I
fine.
really hope all my evil laughs have been coming
They
through,
have been.
or I
They
would be
have
very
been.
sad.
Oh my
Mostly.
god. They have been. You can't really call it proof. Blah blah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Who was it that used the rotating wall? Show me your answer with real evidence. That feels like cut and dry.
And there was not a single thing found suspicious in Mr. Well, that's false, but let's
found
just
things in there,
let's
didn't
just
we?
press. Let's just press. I want to get a little more.
So you want proof that the Edegarasu was the one who used the fireplace?
That's right. Well, do you have any?
Nah.
I guess not.
Honestly, I never thought I'd get this far.
Can you prove that it wasn't the Yatagarasu who used the fireplace?
I don't need to prove anything to you.
Objection!
Okay, if you could please not steal my line.
That'd be nice.
Sorry, it's just so fun to say. I couldn't hold it in anymore.
Well, don't fret and leave it all to me. All you have to do is sit back and watch.
You may seem to have some wiggle room, but without any evidence, it's meaningless.
Yeah, we're just gonna press. I'm trying to figure it out.
It's possible that the Yatagarasu left fingerprints inside the fireplace.
Sorry, but I had the forensics team check that already. All they found were prints belonging to Ambassador Paleno and Mr. Cochin.
Nurses,
Oh my god.
I should have known better than to think that the Yatagarasu would have been so careless.
Use the knuckles to do things.
But there must be some sort of evidence that we still have yet to find.
I take it you have no further objections?
Well, not to that sentence.
Backtrack.
So Interpol has finished examining the entire Babalese embassy?
Yes, the investigators who weren't allowed into Alabast were incredibly helpful. They all put in great efforts to search for any sign of the Yatagarasu.
And yet, despite all that effort, it appears that they failed to notice the lack of ash in the office fireplace. Furthermore, you were the one who inspected the room next to Mr. Cochin's, correct?
The multiple people team up. It's great. I didn't notice the ash there in the fireplace of that room. And for that, I am sorry, because now it's coming back to bite me in the ass.
Hold it!
The biter in the ash.
You don't need to apologize, Sheena!
Missed opportunity.
As your boss, your mistakes are my mistakes! So allow me to apologize for you! I'm sorry!
God, that's boss.
You know, maybe this guy's not such a bad guy after all.
Holy shit! Wow, Edgeworth, you're a really big fuck up then, huh?
Oh my god.
I mean, I guess if all of my mistakes are your mistakes, then gee whiz! We're gonna have to knock your pay too! He apologizes for his subordinate and everything. What a great boss! Are you saying that I don't do anything for my own subordinates?
Whoa.
Yes.
No, nothing of the sort, sir! I appreciated that 1% pay increase to keep up with inflation.
Every time you've docked my pay by 5%.
Yeah. You're someone I really respect, sir. Even if you are a bit, looks at his wallet. A fly escapes. Too strict sometimes. That is only a problem on your end.
Oh.
Wow, way to be super hard on him in response.
Yes.
Am I really too
Very
strict on
much so, yes.
everyone?
Yes, you are.
Not everyone.
Anyway, Sheena! You didn't find anything in Mr. Cochin's office, right?
That's right. We finished our investigation.
And press, and then we have to figure it out. I'm not ready.
We got
So
this.
you really didn't find anything? Did you check underneath the tray?
Yes, as I said, not one suspicious thing.
Thought it would be under the tray.
As you already know, we did find the Yatagarasu's key and the document detailing the smuggling operation. But we still haven't found the blade that belongs to the Babylese knife handle yet. Didn't we find that?
Maybe. I can't remember which one's Alabast and which one's Babel.
Ha! You see, my subordinates worked hard to investigate everything. So there was nothing else to find, alright?
Wow! Agent Lang really sticks up for his people!
Thank you.
There you go, sir.
Langji says all men are brothers and friends become family.
Lang Z says, everyone's part of my wolf pack, Yif!
So you see, my people are my family, and their families are my family, and their families' families are my family too.
That's a rather large, pack you have, sir. Yes, he's packing. But as we all know, there is always one black sheep in any family.
No.
And though it pains me, Agent Lang, you will know the black sheep in your family.
So, do you actually have any proof that the Yatagarasu used the fireplace passageway?
Instead of a wolf in sheep's clothing, it's a sheep in wolf's clothing.
Honestly.
He's tough on the outside, but he's a big softy.
No, I haven't found any yet.
What are we going to do?
There's no need to worry. Because there was a loophole in Miss Interpol agent's argument. We can explore it first. I already forgot her name. But the one in charge of the Ablaze investigation was not Agent Lang. Which means that with Secretary Lady in charge,
Oh my god.
it's possible she may have tampered with the evidence. That piece of evidence that we found. If there is one thing I do know, it is that someone tried to hide it from us.
Okay. A piece of evidence that someone tried to hide it from us. So let's go to
Isn't
the
the
thing.
paper like ripped into 3 pieces or whatever?
No, it was just a weird shape. And that was written by Cochin. So we're presenting on this one of we found nothing suspicious in his office. This is the Ablaze knife handle, which was swapped with the real murder weapons handle. The blade is yet to be found. She mentioned that, right? That we hadn't found the Ablaze knife handle yet. I don't remember where it was found, though. This pick goes with the other thing. From the Alabastian one, I guess. This doesn't really help. We did that already. Okay, I feel like... Alabastian knife. This was the one... See the... Oh! See this bit? That's the pedal bit.
Yeah.
Examine it.
Okay.
See this pedal bit?
I do.
Yeah. Dylan?
Okay.
There is a striking flower ornament on the handle of this knife. Compared to the Ablaze knife's handle, this larger one gives Alabaster more presence.
Okay, but it's not telling me about how it's missing the thing. Okay.
You're right.
But yeah. Where is this? I just don't remember where anything was found, if I'm being honest. Babel is the coupon one. So Cochin is of Babel. This one was switched. God, I don't... Was it this one? This one. We didn't find anything suspicious. The document discovered at Ablaze Empathy Secretary Office. This shit. We didn't... The smuggling in Ablaze Inc. appears to point to Mr. Cochin. This is suspicious. Found in Cochin's office. It's this.
Okay, that's... Yeah. That's gotta be, right?
No!
Oh, the health bar didn't disappear.
This piece of evidence shows the testimony.
Sorry, the ceiling was just so interesting.
By your silence, I assume you agree with my conclusion.
No, I just don't have a worthy response. In any case, I have some documents I need to attend to.
Wow.
Yeah. I guess she feels that she has no need to counter my argument.
Okay, we found not a single suspicious thing
That?
in his office. And they were talking about... Okay, I wanna press this again, because this is where we got the information, and I just want to be able to remember what they said. You didn't find anything suspicious. Not a suspicious thing. You already know. We did find the key and the document. Oh, so that's... They found it already. That's why I'm an idiot, see? They found the key, and then... But they still haven't found the blade that belongs to the Ablaze knife hand. Oh, okay. So we still haven't found the blade that belongs to the Ablaze knife handle. So we have the knife handle, which we have. They haven't found the blade. That's fine. Ha, you see, nothing else, blah, blah, blah. Lang is cool. We like Lang. Really, I can't skip this. Nice, 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 nice. Black sheep, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so do you have any proof that the...
Ba, ba, ba.
used the fireplace. Proof that the Yeti G used the fireplace passageway. We didn't find any evidence of that, but we're finding something else. There's a different loophole in their argument.
Loophole.
The one in charge of the investigation was not Lang, it was Shina. And thus it was possible she tampered with the evidence. That piece of evidence we found, there's one thing I do know is that someone tried to hide it from us. Is it the little pedal bitch?
You know what? Give it a try.
Where was that? That was found outside or that was found in his office? Hold on.
I feel like that was found.
Discovered in the open
that
air
what
stage. And it was wet because it fell
that
into
was
the pool,
outside.
I think. And that would make sense because then the knives would have been switched. I'm gonna do it. We got nothing else. I don't know what else.
I don't got anything else, to be honest.
No! Shit!
Yeah, nope.
Ah.
Okay, I'm not putting 2 and 2 together here.
What did they find? That was they found not a single it's this. They found not a single suspicious thing in his office. What was found in his office? This was found in his office? This was suspicious? I'm gonna do it. It was found in his office and we didn't talk about it. I don't fucking know.
Yes.
Jesus
There
fuck!
we go.
Ah.
The problem is
What are you
remembering whose
saying?
offices were what and
They're
where everything
in there.
came
It's
from.
written down. It's just like
It's just bad brain time.
yeah.
While you say that you and your agents have finished your thorough investigation, allow me to clean your clock.
Yeah.
Are you absolutely certain you didn't overlook anything?
Well, aren't we full of ourselves, standing there insulting Interpol agents?
You better not be insinuating that my men are incompetent, Mr. Prosecutor!
I'd never do that. However, it doesn't change the fact that they did overlook something. I'd like for you to take a look at this length of wire.
And what exactly is this supposed to mean?
I think you're supposed to say, why are you showing me this?
A length of wire! So what about it?
Now I'll tell you what. We found this in the Ablaze embassy not too long ago.
What?
And we found it wound up inside the grandfather clock in Mr. Cochin's office. You found that? At this scene of Mr. Cochin's murder? But this wire wasn't all we found. We found one other very important thing.
There's more?
That's right, Brad. And if you order now, in Mr. Cochin's office, there were signs that someone had burned counterfeit bills there. We'll just call you my sister. Heyo.
Dylan,
Literally
you haven't done
me, but
anything. Dylan, you missed all this shit.
I'm sorry. There was someone in chat.
I don't care. Please. Your line as Francisco Vaccaro is what in the
What is it?
Pay attention. You have 2 monitors.
Listen, it's my fiance who thinks I'm autistic.
The
You
noise is
can
going dong,
multitask.
dong. Pay attention. I'm not paying you to read chat.
I know, but you're not paying me at all, so.
That evidence was something you found out through that girl's machine, right? So what if it was?
No, if I'm paying him to read this freaking lines, John Jim.
But
Thought.
unfortunately for you, A recreation made by a machine is hardly concrete proof. Among the ashes you found in the room, did you happen to find any counterfeit bills?
No, they became ashes. That's how fire works.
And they were thrown in the trashes, if you will.
But no.
You see, so there was nothing in that office. Nothing you can call evidence, anyway.
I'm sorry, but I seem to have given you the wrong impression.
Oh.
How so?
You still think you can win. But I don't recall saying that I was presenting evidence of any sort. But rather I was pointing out that your investigation was incomplete. This is a skill issue. And this throws doubt on the purity of your investigation into the Edigrasu.
You still suspect me, I see.
Well, I'm calling you an
All these
impure
years
woman,
ago.
but yes.
Oh, God.
Oh, all right then. I ask that you point out what part of my investigation is incomplete.
Oh, no.
The other Interpol agents worked under the command of Agent Shinar. And is it not possible that the reason the person K was chasing chose the 3rd floor was because that person knew there would be no other agents on that floor? Furthermore, we've come to see that Agent Shinar was only pretending to be investigating the Yadigarasu to the point of arresting K. In that case, there is one location no one has yet to inspect. Your team's investigation was incomplete because they failed to inspect this location.
The fire
Yeah,
place?
The place
No, I
where
think you're
Sheena
right, alright.
came
Okay.
from.
click it and tick
I
it.
think so.
Hey? Yeah!
The location, Agent Shinar, is of course the room you claimed to have examined. I believe the room next to Mr. Cochin's office warrants a thorough inspection.
Completely derailing stream. Yeah, it's my sister. You brought all of Dylan's attention away.
Oh, yes. Even if you do that, I doubt you'll find anything of use to you in there.
I will be the one to decide that. Detective Gumshoe!
Oh.
Yes, sir? Well, I'm on it! I'll be right back after I check out that room next to the office!
Edgeworth, after all of the shit you give Gumshoe, you still are like, Gumshoe, you go check on your own with nobody else.
Listen, he's a delegator, okay?
I'm just saying.
Mr. Edgeworth.
He gives Gumshoe so much shit for being bad at his job, and yet he still makes him go do his job on his own without anybody else.
Gumshoe's pretty capable.
Eh. He's as
You
capable as
really
the rest of
think-
the police.
That's not a very high bar.
It is not a very high bar.
You really think that Miss Sheena's the Yatagarasu?
That's true, Zilla.
Unfortunately, yes. If my logic is sound, I believe she is.
There's a lot of rooms in this case.
I'm not going to let her get away with ruining the name of the Yatagarasu.
But can you prove she's the Yatagarasu in the question? Is the question? If Detective Gumshoe can find what I'm hoping he will find, then I should be able to. And just what are you hoping he'll find? Let's just say this. I had Detective Gumshoe do a little experiment for me earlier. An experiment? As if that detective has the brains for high science.
Where he went through the room in the thing?
It wasn't that mentally taxing. I had him use the same escape route as the Yadagarasu.
Yeah.
And what did you find out by doing that? First, that it's possible for a person to fit through the revolving wall door. Second, that he can abide by basic commands. And that by going through there, his code was covered in ash and Babyliss ink. Who cares what his code was covered in? It's not worth that much anyway. Ah, but is it really worth so little? I believe that it's actually quite a meaningful result, the value of which I'm about to prove.
Ooh, yeah.
Nani?
Baka.
Mr. Edgeworth, I found some things you really need to see, so...
Look at the bro. Look at him. So happy.
So what are these things that you found? Some makeup, a coat, and a pair of shoes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Well, gee.
Indeed.
You found a coat? You hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? Maybe it's the one the person I was chasing was wearing.
Yes, because it's Sheena!
Yes, the possibility does exist. Agent Sheena, were these pieces of evidence not in the room when you examined it?
Unfortunately for you two, those aren't suspicious items of any sort. They all belong to me.
Oof.
They were getting in the way, so I stored them in that room.
Not what you should have said.
Aw.
Nope, nope. You did a good job, Gumshoe.
And thank you for bringing them to me. It saves me a trip. May I have them back now?
Nah, bitch.
These items that the detective brought back are incredibly significant.
And another dead body, Mason, yes.
I request that we be
Do you
allowed
want
to
bet
examine.
something is inside the coat?
No, they're covered with ink and shit.
Hold it. They're my personal belongings, so you have no right to touch them without my permission.
Lies?
Oh, officer,
And I do not
these
give permission.
drugs are mine. You don't have my permission to test them.
I did not give permission.
I wish to examine them for the sake of the investigation.
Yes, Oprah.
But if you wish to deny us access to them, Agent Lang, let's hear your opinion on this.
I say, let them look at your stuff, Sheena!
Leg.
If you're really innocent, Sheena, let's put it all out in the open. If you're really innocent,
Damn, I'm lagging, man.
then you have nothing to worry about, right?
Go with that. I guess so. All right. Go ahead and examine whatever you'd like.
Honestly, all I heard was Gur Baka. Was there anything else?
So rude.
After all, I have nothing to hide.
Nothing to hide.
Good. Now let us begin.
I'm gonna examine it right now.
So, which of Agent Sheena's belongings are you going to examine, sir?
The coat. The coat, because that's what got shit on Gumshoe's shit, so that's shit. Yeah.
Let's examine the coat.
One might say it's shit.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, oh, ee.
It appears you managed to stain your coat rather badly.
Babladly.
Babu, babu, babu.
Babu, 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 babu.
Agent Sheena.
God, I can't wait to use that like in 80 different episodes at this point. It's just so
It's
good.
gonna be great.
It's so good.
The Yeti G the case saw was wearing a coat. And I'm beginning to wonder if this stain wasn't created when you went through the fireplace.
No, you have it wrong. That soot probably got on my coat when I was helping the police put out the fire. A simple explanation.
And what about this dark substance around the hem of your coat?
I didn't realize that the hem was that dirty. Should take it to the dry cleaners.
Nope.
I'm sure it's just some water mixed with soot from when I was helping with the fire.
They should burn it and have it become green.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Please.
I need it to happen.
I don't think so. You think you can get away with such a transparent lie?
Yeah! Don't lie to us, pal. At least not so transparently.
Do it
This is the
officially.
same pile of dirt that got on my coat when I went through the fireplace.
Your words ring hollow in the absence of evidence, you know. So unless you can prove that the dirt on my coat is from the fireplace,
Which I
preferably
can.
not by setting it
Oh.
on fire. How?
You did a great job, Detective Gumshoe. Huh? What? Me, sir? Well, what did I do?
Oh.
This coat. This is exactly the piece of evidence I was searching for.
Justice for Gumshoe!
I've been hoping to
Finally.
find the coat that the person Kay saw was wearing.
Woo!
Better high, much better. Lowers band hammer expectedly. And, whoops. And thanks to you, we proved that going through the fireplace would sully a coat. Would just fuck your shit up, fam. I don't quite get what you're saying, but I'm happy with the praise, so.
Yes, he can, as jockey.
All that remains is for us to show what the dark substance on the coat hem is.
Oh, and you think you can do that?
Of course I can. This is the dark substance that sullied the hem of the coat.
The ink, the blink,
The bink.
the bink.
Babbly's ink.
Also known as bink.
But I was near a fireplace.
Yes. This is what we will prove that the coat went through that fireplace. According to Ambassador Paleno, he burned some files in the fireplace this morning.
I read that it's flies. He burned some flies in the fireplace this morning.
You told us about that already, so I don't really see the point in mentioning it again.
My point is that he spilled some ink onto the back wall of the fireplace at the time. If the dark substance on this coat turns out to be Babbly's ink, it would prove that you and this coat went through the revolving fireplace wall.
I would not doubt it. Whoa! That back bend is so fucking wonky.
It catches me off guard.
It's so it's like she snapped in half for a second. I don't even know.
Sorry to have clipped one of your wings, Yatagarasu, but we're not finished yet.
But you have no way of proving whether or not this is Babbly's ink on the coat hem.
Let's burn it.
It's not like you'd set my coat
Oh,
on
but
fire.
I do. And I intend to show that it
Holds a
is
match.
ink in a few seconds.
Breaks out Zippo lighter. Say
Mars,
this
we didn't
again,
hear it.
Mars, if you didn't.
Oh?
Hi. Say it.
Oh?
Okay.
How, you ask? Well, since you don't seem to know, allow me to show you.
Whoosh.
This is how I will prove that the dark substance in the coat is Babbly's ink.
Burn the coat! Burn the coat!
Burn the coat!
We can find out whether that is Babbly's ink or not by lighting it on fire.
That's how you're going to prove that it's Babbly's ink?
Yes. If you could please cut a section of the dark, stained area for me, I'd appreciate it. Because I will show you here and now what the dark substance is.
Oh, we're not burning the whole coat.
Sad.
Sheena, sorry to do this, but I'm going to have to cut off a bit of your coat.
Ed, I wasn't planning to wear it anymore anyway.
Hello, Epic.
It's so 2010.
Now then, if someone could loan me a lighter or something.
Nice, Zilla.
Oh, I got some matches. I always carry them with me so I can light smoke bombs.
Then if I could please have one, okay? We can get this experiment underway.
Ooh! Ooh!
Oh, we get animation.
Ooh! Ooh!
Oh,
Oh! The animation addition, though!
I like that. That is fun.
It's the same color as the flames wit crystal oil produces, which means...
I keep reading that as white crystal.
There's no
Babbly's ink is a product of wit crystal oil.
E.
Still don't know wit crystal, but when lit, the ink produces a green flame.
The animations are so good. The little extra animations is so good.
Not laughing now. I believe the time has come to clip the Atagarasu's other wing.
Mishina, you're the fake Yatagarasu. The one who killed my father.
Prepare to die.
Does she have 6 fingers on her right hand?
Hey, Faraday, you killed my father. Prepare to die. I have smoke bombs.
Oof.
Smoke bombs with nicotine smoke to give her cancer.
Oh no. It's the tar that gives you cancer, not the nicotine. Get it right, Dylan.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Okay. Fair enough. Fine, with nicotine in it to get her addicted to the smoke bombs.
There you go. Now you're talking. Now you're cooking with matches.
That's much better.
It's about time you came clean, Asian Sheena.
Unlike your coat.
Or should I say abstinence. But Callisto, you...
Hold it! Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, you're not serious, are you?
Do I look like the joking type to you?
No, and that's why I'm
Not
upset.
really, no. Callisto, you. I've never heard that name before in my life. She sounds nice, though.
Oh, I guess we're changing. We're dropping the
It's
mask.
a matter of speaking. And that attitude.
Fashion sense,
You haven't
not
changed a bit in
totally
7 years.
uncoordinated at all.
You're the defense attorney that killed Mr. Faraday and then tried to frame me for it. I remember because I was eating a delicious sweet roll and all of a sudden...
Are we?
Oh, really? And you have proof?
I did buy that sweet roll 7 years ago, so I don't still have the wrapper or anything, but...
You insist that I am this Callisto you woman, whoever that is. But you can't prove it.
Don't you keeping the wrapper would have been really cute though.
He still likes it. She's trying to get more nourishment.
No, it's been years.
If you have no proof, then I'm afraid you won't be able to lay a single finger on me.
Do vending machines print receipts though, Estrock? I don't think so. You can't really return
I
vending
have
machine
never had a
stuff.
vending machine print me a receipt.
The raven is a very unique bird, one that flies by the darkness of night.
Eh.
However, The light of dawn has arrived, and it will reveal your true, ugly form to the world.
Hold it. Enough poetry. I want to see some evidence.
I didn't know that,
You
Epic.
really have some things that can prove that she is Kilistoyu? I do. It's something that the second Yadagarasu has preserved for us these last 7 years.
The perfume?
Yeah.
Me the honor, Mr. Edgeworth. Avenge my father.
I'm Rilke, for we have finally come to the end. We'll prove her to be Kilistoyu with this, and clip this Yadagarasu's wings for good.
Scoop bop bop.
This perfume. This will prove you to be Kilistoyu.
Okay, so I know that this can't be the end because we have way too much fucking evidence that we literally haven't touched in order for this to be the end.
People don't
So-
know how the flowers come into play anywhere.
Yeah, we don't know anything else. And on top of that, at best, Yadaji only killed one person, not both of them.
So there's
So-
still mystery here.
There's still a mystery going on here.
It will? No, it won't. You can't do that.
Epic, a swear word. Do you mean promise?
On my honor. All right.
But that's just one word with hyphens. On my honor.
On my honor.
Kay has preserved it perfectly for us. Surely you remember this bottle. This belonged to Miss Yu just before she disappeared 7 years ago. Naturally.
You smell like you.
This means that a few of her fingerprints are on here as well.
This is that bottle of perfume you spilled, which I have preserved ever since.
Uh-oh.
I heard from my father, Bern Faraday, that if stored under the right conditions, a fingerprint can be preserved for decades.
Yeah.
Which means that your fingerprints are still on here. Every last one.
It's just oils. They don't really degrade that much. They get more wiped away.
While talking about
We can clear everything up if we were to compare the prints on this to your own.
Uh-oh.
And now come, Agent Sheena. Will you submit yourself to a fingerprint test? Shame.
Jesus Christ.
It looks like you've seen right through me yet again.
I have noise canceling headphones, but she was ha-ha-haing so loud I had to pull them away from my ears, and then all I could hear was the echoing double reverberation of IRL cackle Ori.
Amazing. As it should be.
You're sending the biggest chill down my spine, Edgeworth.
So, you.
It's always the stomach, never the lungs. The stomach is the ab building.
The diaphragm. You gotta use
Yeah.
the diaphragm to get the belly laugh.
But honestly, that one was
So-
pretty
That
good.
works.
You showed your true face at last.
Goddamn fireworks.
Grown canines, I guess,
Yeah, that was epic, though. That was epic.
That was such a good reveal.
This feeling of thrill, it's even greater than than that time 7 years ago. Sheena, you're Lang. I really enjoyed our days together. You're an insanely strong, nice, kind-hearted idiot of a man. So you were a spy all along? A mole sent by the
indeed.
smuggling ring I've been chasing after.
Someone who has been feeding them intel on Interpol all this time!
Very good. Maybe you're not as big of an idiot as I thought.
Callisto, you! The woman who killed my father 7 years ago! You're her, aren't you? The fake Yatagarasu!
Yes, that's right. Callisto you. Well, that's just one of my many names. But even... but even that is just a facade. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the great thief Yatagarasu. Whoosh. Smoke bomb.
Callisto, you. This time, you won't escape, for this is the end of the road for you.
Pulls out another gun.
Now, come along quietly.
You know, you're the one who left the strongest impression on me, Kay Faraday. And had you not used the Yatarasu's gadgets, I might have never known who you were. But here you are, being a thorn in my side, just like your father always was.
Pull out the gun. Hey, don't!
I'll take you down with my 2 fists! You? I'll never forgive you for what you did to my father!
You really are just like him. Mr. Faraday, too, possessed such laughable honesty.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
out the gun!
Oh, shit!
I got it. Hold on. We gotta screenshot that boy.
Do
for
we gotta
later.
screenshot this boy?
It's got
Why?
meme potential.
Does it?
It does.
Yes? Yes?
It does?
Have you got
What are you
it?
talking about?
What meme are you planning?
Anything. He sees all the meme
I
potential.
did get it. I did get it. Okay!
I mean, I could see this being a reference image for later, but
Ah! You let go right now, pal! You despicable.
Every Dylan character, one right after the other.
All of me! You filthy!
You think I'm a fake, don't you? Well, unfortunately for you, I'm the real Yatagrasu.
Or was the one who created Little Thief?
Hey, Edgeworth. The Yatagarasu has 3 legs. Do you know why that is?
they cut
Plop?
off the 4th.
Because the guy's got a massive kickstand?
If I'm the Yatagarasu, what do you think the 3 legs are?
Why it has 3 legs?
At least that's my bet.
Oh,
There are 3 main reasons why the Yatagarasu will always be one step ahead. First, you always knows the exact location of the target object. Second,
sorry, I got distracted.
I can't tell if it's because you can't hear me. or
No,
you're getting
no, that time was
distracted.
me. That time was me.
Okay, good. I feel better.
the
Hear me.
Yatagarasu always knows exactly how to disarm the security system.
Oh, no, Dylan had to go BRB, and then it's Edgeworth already. All right, I think he's using the bathroom. So while we do that, we're gonna have a little mid-roll time because we never do it. So here we go.
Woo, let's
Ace
go.
Tooney. Here's your mid-roll. Some of you may get an ad, some of you may not. Thank you for all those who are seeing an ad. You can't hear me yet. For those who aren't, here's an ad. Mars and I write a comic. If you like Lang, you'll like one of the main characters of the comic. He's basically Lang, but he's got
Love Milano.
crocodile themes instead of wolf themes, but he has fangs and all this sort of stuff. You'll like him. Go read our comic. It's very cool. It's called
Outcast.
with an E at the end.
Outcaste. Outcast.
Yep.
We are currently in hiatus, but there is hiatus content currently coming out. If you enjoy Ace Attorney, you will love our Ace Attorney AU that is currently premiering.
Yes, it is. It is. Yes, yes. Where the characters have been put in the Ace Attorney world as Ace Attorney-esque characters. Is Dylan back yet?
It's
No.
a fun time all around.
All right.
I'm back.
Oh, he's back. We're
You
back.
don't like reading? We also
No.
have a dub on YouTube.
Ah,
A
Okay.
dub on YouTube? It can't be!
read the line properly once, though.
Ben,
No, it can't be.
Did you finally figure it out? Do you finally know the real identity of the Yatagarasu?
The real identity of the Yatagarasu is...
it's neither person.
I feel like it has
It's an
to be neither
organization.
person.
I'm going neither person.
The real identity of the Yatagarasu is neither Burn Faraday nor Callisto Hugh. But by the same token, they are also both the real Yatagarasu.
How very perceptive of you.
No way!
The single person, known as the Great Thief Yatagarasu, never existed. It was 3 thieves in a trench coat.
Mr. Edgeworth. No! I refuse to believe this!
The Yatagarasu is known to have 3 special skills.
You'll have to
Sarah,
rewatch
tell
it,
you what,
Sarah. With my
I'll
cool
record
voice
it for
acting.
you, and we'll put it in the VOD, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Okay. Skill number 1. The Yatagarasu always knows the exact location of the target object. And a lawyer would have the opportunity to learn the layout of client corporations. Skill number 2. The Yatagarasu always knows exactly how to disarm the security system. And a good prosecutor would be a very well versed in the ways of a criminal.
So who's the third? Bad?
I hope not. And skill number 3.
Nope. This is question mark.
Oh.
Okay, and skill number 3.
And skill number 3. The Yatagarasu doesn't leave a shingle.
Okay, somebody write this down. Somebody write
single
this down.
evidence
No,
behind
this
it. I'm
is
taking a picture.
bad.
I'm taking a picture.
Okay, and
Okay,
skill number
I got
3.
it.
This. Is it? Oh my!
It is.
All right, Mars.
And skill number 3. The Yatagarasu doesn't leave a single shred of evidence behind.
That's also
Ever.
great meme potential. I'm
You
saving that shit too.
fail.
Damn. Okay, but she turned on them for some unknown reason because she fucking killed Faraday, and he was like wilding about it.
Wonder what went down.
Detective Bad?
It was only natural for the Yatagarasu to never leave evidence behind.
Okay, Sarah, I can only keep so many of the characters' like speech patterns in my head at once.
Because the lead detective on the case hid it all away.
You're the 3rd member of the Yatagarasu?
That's why we were pulling teeth with him, trying to get him to talk in case number 4, 3. I lost track.
It's 3.
She didn't want to tell us shit.
Was it 3? Hold on.
7 years ago. Done.
Yeah. 4. Did you say you?
You.
4.
I've been looking for you, for a long time. 7 long years. But I finally got you.
You know what's funny? So, you is a tree. Quercus alba is a tree. Why, Mr. Bad? Long time no see. What happened to us? We used to be such a great team.
If you were such a great team, then why did you kill my father 7 years ago?
Why,
We made
indeed. It was nothing personal, really. He was just another person I had to kill. You gotta tone it down, Mars. It didn't come through. Mars? Uh-oh.
Mars, did your
Mars.
dad bring a gun to your head IRL?
No.
No, I'm fucking talking the whole damn time.
She died.
How can you say that?
That was good.
Thank you.
I grow weary of this, and it's about time for
I
everything
grow
to come
weary
to
of
an
it
end.
too.
And this time, I won't miss.
Oh shit, she played Armored Core 6! Stop!
Well, sure, that goes through.
Shit! Bad shot her.
There's no way that
Lang
happened.
shot her!
Yo, please!
Oh,
It's
come on,
over,
Lang,
Sheena!
come on, Lang.
Oh, he got shot!
Oh.
Oh boy.
Your leg!
Oh.
Agent Lang! You just
That's meme potential.
Not as much.
you just let Detective Bad shoot you!
Yet, what were you thinking jumping in front of my gun like that? What are you risking your life for?
I'm sorry, Detective Bad, but no matter what sort of past she may have had, or even if she is a spy, it doesn't change the fact that she's my subordinate. And as long as she is, I can't allow any harm to come to her. Not even from you. I'll put her in jail like she's meant to be.
You really are an idiot. You know that?
No.
Yeah, kinda.
And that's
Wait, let's
fine with me.
Correct. That's it! You're fired! Okay, go ahead and fucking kill her. Go ahead. Go ahead. Bad, just, I'll hold her down.
You should know by now that this is just how I am. Hey, sis.
Yeah?
I want you to conduct a full body search while I'm bleeding out. Sheena might have another weapon on her.
Alright. Detective Gumshoe, your assistance, please. Sir!
Lang, go to the hospital now, please. Someone get a
Hey, I
tourniquet on
found
that
something.
shit. It was in his thigh, wasn't it? Or was it his shin? I'm blanking already.
Apparently, he just walks that off.
There's the knife.
What is this, sir? It looks like the blade of a knife, but it doesn't have a handle.
And it has a little butter
looky
flea on it.
looky.
Butter, butter.
This is a great find, Detective. Huh? It is, sir?
Was his thigh? Jesus, they gotta tourniquet that shit and stuff in there. Let's go.
Let's see,
really
let's try
do.
pairing up
We
this
have
blade with
jacket.
this handle.
Yes, start shoving the jacket in his bullet wound, please.
I believe this blade actually belongs with the handle that was on the murder weapon. Hey, they fit together perfectly. This blade must have been taken from the crime scene, where the knife handles were switched. I'm gonna go return this to Babblee's knife now. Alright. I trust that you'll make sure that it is returned to Ambassador Paleno.
All right. Losing evidence.
Okay.
I believe this makes it
Yay.
perfectly clear who did it. Callisto, you.
Yeah,
For the
pastry
only
puffs.
time the handles could have been switched is just after Mr. Cochin's murder. Which means that you must be Mr. Cochin's killer. You killed Mr. Cochin with the alabaster knife.
Just lie
Switch
down.
the
Okay,
handles,
I don't think that was as dramatic as they wanted that to be.
and then took the original blade of the Ablaze knife with you. Later, you allowed yourself to be spotted by Kay near the open-air stage. You used the fireplace to lose her, then you went back to accuse her of the murder. Does that about sum it up?
Objection! You craft an engaging tale, Edgeworth, but there are 2 problems with it.
Problems? In what respect?
Why do you think my real reason was in allowing her to chase after me?
Confused
was-
puppy noises.
It was all so I could capture Kay Faraday.
What?
When I saw you using that device at Gatewaterland, I knew right away that you were Byrne Faraday's daughter. I became curious, so I researched a little into your background. That's how I found out that you were on the trail of the Yatagarasu.
So that's why you tried to pin Mr. Cochin's murder on me?
Yes, I knew you would show up at this embassy tonight, so I thought to use you. But pinning the murder on you wasn't my only goal.
You had another?
Yes. Once I had you under arrest, I had planned to search you and take back the device that rightfully belongs to me, the true Yatagarasu.
You were going to take Little Thief away from me?
Phoenix is trying to come out there. I've shoved him back down. 7 years ago.
Phoenix down. It's not your
Yeah,
game.
really. He's always just below the surface on 90% of the voices. It was thanks to that device that Faraday was able to infiltrate this place. But he stole more than he should have. I had a tough time recovering that precious key.
Then, the person who stole the Yatagarasu's key was Mr. Faraday.
No. That incident 7 years ago. What was the catalyst behind it?
In the eyes of the smuggling ring, the Yatagarasu was becoming a bit of a problem. It wasn't an especially pleasant assignment.
Then why? Why did you become a member of the Yatagarasu?
Why? There is no why. I was destined to betray everyone from the very beginning.
From the beginning? What is it even supposed to mean?
The person I take orders from hasn't changed, even now, to this day.
Does this mean that the ladder of the smuggling ring was...
Ladder? The ladder?
Does this mean that the leader of the smuggling ring wasn't Mr. Cochin?
Step ladder?
Good night, Mason.
Good night, Mason.
Night, Mason.
But yes, Sarah, exactly.
Then the real ringleader is still out there, pulling the strings.
Are you done asking what you need to know? Because if so, we should probably get going. And you're going to tell me everything you did tonight. Do you understand, Sheena?
Yes, I guess I should tell you. Then that oh god. I guess I should tell you then that I was the one who set the Ablaze embassy on fire.
And why did you do that?
Why did you do that?
I suppose it was to destroy all the evidence of the counterfeit bills.
That was what the smuggling ring was trying to do. But then, why start 2 fires?
Sorry, but I can't tell you anything about the ring. It's your job to complete the investigation after all. I've had my fun. Now it's your turn to enjoy the ride.
Wait. I mean, Miss Sheena.
Yes.
These fell at my feet.
What about them?
They're such pretty hair sticks that I thought, well, that I should return them to you.
You can have them. They're of no use to me anymore. If you don't want them, you can always just throw them away.
Oh, I want to keep them.
Suit yourself. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. Edgeworth. About the second problem I had with your story. I didn't kill anyone tonight.
What?
I'm not saying that as a sore loser. Think of it as a hint, if you will.
Mr. Prosecutor!
Yes, Agent Lang.
Mark my words! I'm not done here, and I'll be back! And it's got nothing to do with duty or anything, because this has become my personal case. I may have been shot. I may have been betrayed. I may have been made a fool, called an idiot, but I'll show you just how dangerous a wounded wolf can be.
His anger appears to have negated the sensation of pain in his injured leg.
I don't even feel it.
At all. It's numb. Did he limp? Was that supposed to be him limping out of there?
They were just trying to phase through the front of the screen to get you, the person playing the game. It's finally over, Kay.
I feel like I've peered into her heart a little, you know?
Oh.
And it's so cold and dark and incredibly lonely. The person who was giving her all these commands, the one who thought my father was a problem to be removed.
That person is the real ringleader behind the smuggling ring.
Do we think it's Paleno or Alba? I'm feeling Alba. I'm feeling Alba, though.
Were they both in on it?
No, I don't think so. I'm feeling it's just Alba.
Edgeworth, I have a favor to ask. Can you hold on to these hair sticks for me? They're really pretty, just like the ones they were selling for the Jammin' Ninja show. But until this case is over, I don't think I can look at them without being overcome.
I understand. I'll take good care of them for you.
We gotta look at them.
So sad.
There's a bit of soil stuck on the ends of these sticks.
That sounds like the flowers!
Is it soil?
That sounds like the flowers!
Okay, so what were they doing in there?
Ew, she soiled her hair sticks.
Ew.
Oh, I guess it's that time already, huh? So, it's midnight. Is it on of another day? Hey, Pops! Thanks a bunch! You really done a lot of for everyone all these years. D-Bad. Don't tell me today is the day.
Yeah, it is. With this,
I can retire in peace. My coat lasted my career. It's down to the wire, and we almost didn't make it.
That's
Yeah,
why
it was
Gumshoe
down to
doesn't
that
change his
wire,
coat.
wasn't it?
It really
Ah,
was down to that wire.
it was down to that wire.
We did it. We solved everything.
But that's just it. We have like, I don't know,
2 dead
35
guys?
to 45% left of this arc. We haven't solved
Let
everything
me
yet.
enjoy this. We have solved everything, and I can retire.
The ringleader of the smuggling ring, the Yanagarasu, they were chasing after. I mean,
No, retire. That's the agenda. The legend of that Yatagarasu is now over.
and what about all the
Peace
charges
has
against?
returned to the valley.
No, but Bat, what about all those
Miss-
charges against Yatagarasu?
Ah.
All that taken care of, and I can just relax. Mr. Edgeworth, that bit of logic earlier, it was brilliant.
No, but like you hid a lot of evidence.
Well, like, I can leave it all in your hands. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, the obstructing governmental administration, that would definitely be left in my hands, Bat.
Ah, yes, retirement. Is it really true, Unky Bad? Were you also a part of the Yatagarasu?
We're keeping Unky, yeah!
You're keeping Unky. As I said to you earlier, Kay, I'm truly sorry. I wanted nothing but a peaceful life for you. Bad.
Hey, don't take it so seriously. It's all just one big joke, right?
Oh?
Unfortunately, it isn't. Oh, come on, sir. She's just yanking on my chain, isn't she, Mr. Edgeworth? Detective Bad. Wait, no. You are no longer a detective.
Retired on the fucking spot.
Suspect Bad. I'd like to ask you about the Yatagarasu. Oh, not you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
There.
Mr. Edgeworth. Here, I should give these back to you.
Who's this person? Coaching.
These are the pages from my KG8 case files that Yatagarasu stole from my office.
God damn it.
Wait. What?
Oh, you peeked.
Oh my god.
Mr. Edgeworth. I must apologize for last night.
This got too fucking loop-de-hooped. I can't.
Sorry for pointing a gun at you.
Love them
Right.
guns.
Sorry for firing a gun directly next to you to prove that I would actually kill you if you turned around. That was uncool. So, the Yatagarasu who stole into my room was you, was it?
Yes, we do remember Zara.
Wait. Then that means carry the 2, divide, subtract. What?
Oh, that didn't come through
That
at all,
didn't come
Dylan.
through very well, though. Better,
No.
but not the end. One more time.
Not great.
Fine.
Ah, vindication.
I'll put them all together and make one. Different
Did it
parts.
keep peeking?
Yeah, but at different parts.
What?
Okay, that one
There
came
you
fine.
go.
Tell me it isn't true. That's too insane for me to believe, sir. I can't even remember the first arc, let alone connect the dots.
It's true. Even if it's not something you want to hear. The KG8 incident It was a very emotionally trying case.
Whew.
We stood in that courtroom, Faraday as the prosecutor, and I as the lead detective. Faraday had evidence in his possession that would prove the defendant was guilty. However, because it was stolen, the defendant was found innocent.
This does give Paleno vibes because, like, he was his secretary at the end. But I will say, Paleno seems kind of like, I feel like he's pretty genuine about not knowing what the fuck is going on. Alba, on the other hand, Alba shady AF. I think it's Alba. I think Alba's pulling the strings.
Out of the two, he is much shadier.
Yeah. Sussy wussy.
You was the elder sister of the victim in the case.
Nice as drug.
When the defendant was pronounced not guilty, she let out a great wail. That's
Isn't
when
that
we
book Moby Dick?
realized
What?
something about Moby Dick.
Yeah, the great whale, Moby Dick.
Oh, I see.
That there was a limit to what the law could do. The only way to bring someone like that to justice was to do so outside of the courts. That's what we thought at the time.
This very much is leaning into Damon Gant territory.
That's how we formed the Yatagarasu and vowed to bring to light any dirty dealings companies had with the ring, including companies that dealt with the Amano group.
This is such a Chad image, though.
It's great.
Here for it. We got
I
like
feel
the
like-
Triforce of
Yeah.
Yatagarasu here.
I feel like D-Bad has got
phenomenal.
his head pressed up against an invisible wall, though.
Yeah, it does feel that way. I see what you're saying. I think it's just the pixel artness of it.
Mr. Amano's conglomerate.
We called ourselves the Yatagarasu and flexed our collective muscle. We exposed all sorts of shady dealings as a warning to the business world as a whole. By doing that, we were able to stop the higher-ups from covering things up. And then it was finally time. We had finally arrived at the moment when we found out the ringleader's true identity. It was then that you literally stabbed us in the heart. And Faraday, he died for it.
But why? Wasn't she the sister of the victim in the KG8 incident?
My heart got better, though, just like Lang's leg.
After Faraday's death, I looked into her past. Sketchy as shit. And that's when I found out
Yeah.
that she was a phony. The victim of the KG8 incident, CCU.
Had no sister? Yeah.
She never had a sister, the liar.
What? Oh, then that means...
Tina wasn't the only fake name she used. Callisto U was another pseudonym. Pseudonym? Pseudonym.
Yep. Pseudonym.
Pseudonym. I was licking a lollipop. Forgive me.
Pseudonym.
Pseudonym. From the very beginning,
Oh,
that
Mom.
woman was a spy sent by the smuggling ring.
Soda.
She said it herself. I was destined to betray everyone from the very beginning.
This is true, Sarah.
Anyway, let's return to the real topic at hand.
My retirement. Where's my cake? Where's my candles?
Yeah, seriously?
My
Aren't I
well-wishes.
supposed to get a present for years of work? How about a new coat? I could use a new coat.
What
I
about
got
an
one lying on the floor.
all-expense paid trip, 3 square meals a day, and a brand new residence for the next, I don't know, 15 to 20
And
years?
new clothes. Different clothes.
That sounds lovely. Where do I sign? Mr.
Down at the
Edgeworth,
police department.
before I go on this permanent vacation,
Nope.
this trump card that we stuck onto this page of the case file, please use it wisely. Don't get a 50-50 game over.
Oh god.
Is
Don't
this
say
a
shit like
card
that.
where we talk about how people are eating our pets or something?
Oh
I'm
my
not
god.
quite
Oh
sure.
my god, I heard that.
Why? Yeah, oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Pain.
Very much pain.
That photo that we stuck on there, try peeling it off.
I gotta tell you, I just realized his mirror just looks like one of those big lollipops, you know?
It
What do you
does.
mean?
I honestly thought it
We
was
have
a big
been-
lollipop at first.
We've been saying that for like
I don't know about that, actually. The other
Dang.
thing is a lollipop. I don't think we ever called the mirror a lollipop. I'm just saying.
yes, we did.
All right, we'll see. Are we gonna clown or not?
Oh, one of us is gonna get clowned.
Let's see if we're gonna clown.
It's finally gonna be Ori. Do it slow mo. Pacey's on my side.
Oh, okay. Well, if Ori already said it, then it doesn't
Ori's
matter.
gonna get clowned.
Sorry, Ori.
Does it count if I was
not.
the one who said it both times and not we've been saying it this whole time?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
it still counts.
It does
Alright.
count. You're part of
Alright.
we.
Alright. I'll
Or if
take
you're wearing the, big
clown.
honking clown nose.
I'll take
Does
the
it still
clown.
count? Am I still a clown? Yes.
I'll
Yes, it
take-
does.
I'll
Yeah.
be a clown.
Very much so, in fact.
I'm a clown.
Behind it slumbers a piece of evidence that Faraday hid away all those years ago.
Really?
It's the mark of the Yeti-Garasu. But why?
This is a directives card from the big boss. Take a look at the back. Look at this
Oh, God.
photograph. This was something Colton had on him at the time of the KG8 incident 10 years ago. That blood is from the victim of the incident, Miss CCU.
But why is the card adorned with the mark of the Yeti-Garasu?
The reason why we called ourselves the Yatagarasu was because of the three-legged raven mark that the smuggling ring's boss used. Apparently, orders from the boss would come on these cards without fail.
That's a cool ass symbol, though.
Yeah.
It really is. I'm here for it. Well, the person who received the order was supposed to burn it immediately after reading it. And apparently,
Oh.
it burns a bright green flame when set ablaze. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Babylese
So you
ink.
mean the cards were written in Babylese ink?
Who's in charge of Babel again?
Or are cursed?
Paleno.
Could be anyone's game.
Yeah.
The fact that the card that Colton was sent made it into Faraday's hand at all.
Maybe they both killed each other's person at the same time. I don't know.
Is nothing short of a miracle. We decided that whenever we stole anything, we would send a card along with it to the police.
Well, that's what those white cards are.
The great thief that used the mark, that only those within the ring would know. It was our message to the ringleader that we were only a few steps behind.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Interesting.
Trump card.
That is true, Sarah. That is true. Babel didn't exist 7 years ago. It was just Cadopia, and they both had the ink because Babel and Alabaster were one thing together.
Oh, and one more thing. Detective Gumshoe.
Can you retire already? What?
Bring this to you.
What?
My lollipop.
Oh, it
Take
did
it
look
as
like his
yours.
lollipop.
What is this, sir? Cherry?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
tangerine.
Ew.
It's quite tangy, actually. This is what I was talking about earlier. During the KG8 incident trial, Faraday had this in his possession.
Sarah! Chatbot! I can't do it.
Why do we need to chat bonk? What were you guys doing?
Sarah knows what she did!
Oh my... Okay, flare bonk. Chat bonk. Somebody put it in, please.
Dylan got it.
I did.
Good. This important, definitive piece of evidence.
But I thought it was stolen. How do you have it?
I stole it. The person who stole it from us 10 years ago was a man
Oh,
by
God.
the name of Ernest Amano. And he had it locked and hidden away for all this time. But
I
we
hate that
forced
so
him to
much.
tell us where it was finally. After the other's day's kidnapping case.
Wait, what do you hate so much, Dill?
Bad.
Oh, yeah.
He talks a lot.
He doesn't... It's like... It's just
Talks
so...
a lot of Sue.
It's... Yeah.
No,
It's just
I know this is
so
all important. I know this is basically an
Yapagarasu.
exposition dump, but
He
it's
does
like,
it
oh my
so
God, please.
boringly. I don't understand.
Paraphrase.
It's just like Angel Star also talked way too fucking much.
This video.
Oh yeah. Well,
At least
here's
Angel
the problem.
Star.
Whoa!
He has all these ellipses
No!
in his dialogue, so you read it slow too.
I forgot about this guy. Jesus, yeah, bruh. What? Don't come any closer, dude. I'm warning you, bruh. Bro, I think that was his voice.
It was definitely sports, bro.
This is the same video as the one Mr. Portsman was trying to conceal from me.
I hate that he's exposition,
Yeah, it
man.
would seem that he was caught up in the ring's web. Amano was preparing to take on the boss someday. And the video was his insurance. That's where the prosecutor comes in. He was to retrieve the video.
Killed his own man for the videotape.
Top of that, he was apparently instructed to sneak into your office and steal the trump card. You saw it for yourself, right? The card that told him to preserve the evidence.
Then, that card was not the calling card of the Yati G, but rather a directives card from the ringleader to Mr. Portsman.
Okay, so there's a lot of people who are in the smuggling ring.
There's
Jesus.
tons.
This is the most interconnected fucking story we've had, and we did Trials and Tribulations.
The two pieces together make for a strong weapon for whoever holds them.
The evidence Mr. Portsman thought to withhold from me. And The one that you stole from my office last night. Both pieces are illegal, and for me to use either one is...
Whether you use them or not is up to you.
You can use them outside the court of law.
But they will be of help to you when you take on someone who is above the law.
Wait, so
It's
what are those
definitely
pieces
one
on
of
this
the
again?
leaders of the country.
My
Videotape
eyes...
of some shit. I don't even remember.
My eyes glaze over when
Yeah.
Pat is talking.
Videotape
do.
of the KG8 incidents. The original one. The trump card, which is the card from the puppet master ringleader who sends
Remind
to all of
me-
his lackeys.
Who
That's it.
is Ernest Amano?
The guy, the old guy with the long earlobes.
Wasn't
And
he the
who
guy
wa-
whose son was kidnapped,
Yeah,
not kidnapped?
he was
But
of the
who was
smuggling
he?
ring, and his son
like
was
a
the
money
one who
man?
fake kidnapped himself. He's really rich, and then his butler, the guy with the horse necklace who got
Right.
killed in that case, was working
So,
for
just
him
so
and
y'all
took the fall
know.
for him.
You could use stolen evidence in court as evidence to prove a case. The only sticky wicket is that the evidence can't have been stolen by the police.
Yeah, and it wasn't.
So, this is my point, though. Bad is saying this tape can't be used by the police, but yeah, it can.
Well, Edgeworth was saying that, but yeah. Okay.
Okay, sorry, fair enough. In all the ways that it's super, super lax, this is, I guess,
Yeah.
just the one it's not.
The one it's not. Evidence stolen of every kind. Bad.
Oh, this is me.
Yes.
Yes.
Jesus.
Is the boss one of those who cannot be brought to court that Mr. Faraday spoke of?
Don't glaze over just yet.
Yeah,
I'd
we're
be
almost there.
glazing.
We're almost there.
Deep.
I hope.
There is no limit to the law, for it is the people who determine the limits to them. Which I guess they determine the limit, and therefore there is a limit, but it's technically okay.
You still insist that, even now? You really are something else. I leave the rest in your hands. You'll never hear from me again.
Please.
Please, I really wish this to be true.
To retirement.
Jail
Now
retirement.
Then, Detective Gumshoe, the handcuffs. It's time to look up the last remaining member of the Yatagarasu.
Thank
Finally.
God. Pops!
Why?
Shut up.
Don't
Go.
ever lose your detective spirit.
Pops! Why is this happening? This isn't justice!
Dude, he
It
stole
kinda is.
and hid a lot of evidence.
He overtalked. For that,
Well-
he gets the jail.
Listen, I'm sure the judge will take into account all the reasons why he did the crime during sentencing.
He still has to go to
There we
jail
go.
now.
Like I
Well-
always told you, do not get emotionally involved.
Way too late for that.
Now, let's go.
Sarah, that would this
Ouch.
amount of talking would justify him not being in the next ever games,
Being in future games.
at all.
I see what they're trying to do.
It's
They're
too
giving us
much.
a lot of explanation,
It's
a lot
too
of
much.
exposition. It's just the delivery of it, I don't know.
I was calling it
It's
out
too
last
much.
arc too with Bat. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah,
this
we
is
were.
just like an
It's
exposition
just
jump.
too
This is like,
much.
is this really the end of a legend?
Thank God! Perfect fucking
Do,
timing!
do, do,
Jesus
do,
Christ.
do, do,
What?
do, do.
That is.
I don't know. I like him as a character. I love him as a mentor to Gumshoe and an uncle to
All right.
Kay.
I'm gonna,
Oh my
I'm gonna
god,
say it. I'm gonna say
kiss
it.
of death for a
Guys.
case.
Guys, everyone in the chat who likes Ace Attorney, we are also people who like Ace Attorney. So what I'm about to say is not meant to disparage Ace Attorney as a whole, or even this arc, because I still enjoyed it. But just because it makes sense for a character to do something doesn't mean it's entertaining. And I feel like that
Mm.
criticism is one that you guys might not be expecting from
No,
us in
no.
particular as Ace Attorney fans.
They all are saying it in the chat. They're all like,
right.
this was longer
yeah.
than I
You're-
remembered it being.
I want to make sure we're on the same page here. It makes sense.
Oh my
We all
goodness, when you
agree.
say it by yourself, you're speed reading as well. You're like,
That is
like,
also true.
now
But
you're hearing a performance.
that is
And
also
I'm
true.
trying to rush those ellipses, but oh god, he's got them.
It's also just,
they gotta be
it's a
in there at
lot
least
of
a little.
information at once, not just for him taking a long time, just that, like,
It's also the way
there's a
it's
lot
explained.
of stuff that happens
Like,
at
he does
once.
this thing where it's like,
so
here's the
slow.
thing, and this is what it means.
It's just so
So
slow.
here's the thing. Here's the dramatic reveal. Like the pacing.
I mean, I guess I prefer it
Give
a
us
lot
the
more
Smack
than the
Notes
last
version,
time.
please.
It was
where
definitely
it's like,
shorter than the
I'm
last
not
time.
telling you or
The
anything.
last time could have been fixed also as well by during his exposition,
Last time was worse
Edgeworth
because
getting the
gameplay
logic
was
pieces.
involved
But
with
hey,
that.
you know what's not an agonizing, painful drain on my very existence and soul that makes
Do
me question
tell
my very
us.
life?
What is
All of our
it?
wonderful supporters
Yes.
for Ace Toonie. In fact, Ori.
All those credits.
Why can't I find the thing?
Ori.
Ori.
There it is. I found
Ori.
it. My bad. It's here. It's here.
Thank you for everyone for coming out and watching. And a special extra thank you for our YouTube members. In particular, obviously, Perry is Perry. Mwah. Nicole. Dichotomy Games.
If you want your little tea-pet on all of our streams, become an angsty adversary.
Doofus
That's how
Detective.
you get your
The
tea-pet.
Lakitu Bro. Aragorn. Canadian Lucifer. Tay. And the Jester.
Thank you all for coming
guys
out. Thank
again.
you all for joining us on this spooky Friday the 13th. And
Yes.
dealing
Bad
with all
jump
our
scare.
weird little things, our jinxes. Guys, there's one day left if you want to apply to be a
Subtitler.
subtitle editor and corrector. I'm going to up it in the Discord again. Literally tomorrow night at midnight.
Don't you dare ping me again, Ori.
I'm gonna ping you again. It's the last
Don't
time.
you dare
It has
ping
to
me
happen.
again.
I have to ping you. I can't exclude you
least
from at everyone,
one.
Dylan. It's
We
hard.
all know where it is. You don't have to ping it again.
You're the worst.
It's gotta be pinged.
I don't do it that often.
You'll live, Dylan.
You'll fucking
I won't.
live.
That's it.
No.
Muted.
No, Jesus.
You have to live. You're touching grass tomorrow.
Yeah, you have to touch all the grass tomorrow. But all right, guys, thanks so much for coming, and have a lovely weekend. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Ta-ta, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.
It's true, I am.
All right.